What it was popping? We in here. It's the Beyond the Bell podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the R&B night right there.
Hey, C Breezy. I mean, no, T Breezy.
Wrong.
Look, false advertisement. I'm the great value C Breezy. Excuse me. Sorry.
Great value.
Wouldn't that be? Well, no, there isn't a great value version of Chris Brown out right now.
There isn't.
It's him.
You thought I was about to do something like this, right?
Don't
even do it Blackout because you don't know where the point.
Black, don't do it.
I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up.
So Black, I'm gonna go ahead and give you. I just did mine, but I did my off screen. You have to do it off screen first, and then raise it up slowly. So I was like, you see.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it before.
Behind the logo, he's got. What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's the boy Carlito the Cannon.
Cannon.
Shut up, Slack.
No,
how y'all?
We haven't done it yet, bro.
It don't matter. I'm doing mine because y'all taking
Check this out. Hey.
Nah, you take your shit time.
I got here at the 1.
But you wasn't here on time.
I was.
No, it hit 0 before you.
I don't do the Cannon in.
Excuse you?
Nah, I don't. We've been doing this shit like 2 months. You ain't never noticed I don't do that mess?
Hey son. Calm down.
Not you looking at him. Like,
yeah, look. Calm down, my guy. Calm it down.
Got him.
Look, y'all like that though. Y'all like it though. I hit him with the looking.
Look,
keep it cool.
Yeah, I ain't do that.
Blackout, you got something to say?
Yeah, it's Friday.
I ain't got no.
I ain't got no job.
We ain't got shit to do.
And we live.
I do, but
we live.
And we live.
We live for the
baby.
first official live episode of the Beyond the Bell podcast. So as we do in Beyond the Bell tradition, you might as well go ahead and listen to the theme song by Mr. Retro Champion.
Taking the reins of this game, so you better fall in line. We see enough of your BS, now it's really our time. Keeping you updated, properly demonstrating that we really iconic out here making these changes. Chop the game, we the ones on the rest. Home for real fans, we up now for getting next. Carlito K, Trigger Trey, man, it's still Dr. Sean Blackout Jones out here keeping it raw. Yeah, you already know it. You know what I'm saying? I still doing these real podcasts. You got fake news, but we are keeping it real.
Yo, what it do is popping. It's the undeniable, the reliable, and the one and only Trigger Trey night. And guess what? Me and Rabble, we're not in nobody's city tonight. Oh my God, here we go. Look,
we go.
Look,
if you've never seen Beyond the Bell podcast, understand something. This guy over here gets all kind of emojis and emotes and all kind of stuff, and nobody get like, I can do this right now. Nothing. Good. I'm glad it didn't pop up again for you.
Yeah. And this is your boy Blackout Jones, the historian. It's Friday. You just got paid, and if you didn't, we live.
I
mean, but if they didn't get paid though, like they're gonna take. Like I didn't get paid today, so like I'm gonna take offense to that.
That's a sad day when you don't get paid.
Hey, but the point is, we're gonna brighten your day. We're gonna.
Okay, cool.
We live.
We're gonna make this live. We're
That's
gonna live it up tonight.
Listen to 11 and don't mind me. I'm just checking on that win by the Celtics. Miami who?
It's very bullish. Who likes the Celtics?
Like who likes the Celtics?
Me. That's who likes the Celtics.
It's not like y'all gonna win the championship anyway.
That don't matter. That's egregious. That's egregious.
Word of the day, egregious from the Beyond the Bell podcast.
By way of
spell it.
Egregious. EGGRIOOUS.
That's not right. I just want you to know that. That's not it.
Look, hold on.
No,
hey
sir.
Siri.
Hey.
How do you spell egregious?
Bro, why did my Siri pop up too?
EGREGIOUS.
You had Mr. U. You added an extra G.
That boy had extra eyes.
Siri said you failed your spelling bee. Okay.
Not the B. I thought I was gonna say failed. I was gonna say he failed English class. You said he failed the spelling bee. Goodness gracious.
I mean, we ain't gonna go into my academic history, but we still won. So,
Wait a minute.
And it's your boy Carlito, the cannon.
Cannon.
I'm not even gonna comment on the egregious choice of celebratory.
Hey, and then he did this.
Look, like, take that off your head. Care more about yourself.
You know who he look like? He look like old buddy off the PJs.
Oh, no, you talking about Smokey?
Yeah.
Oh, take it.
I'm okay with that. You know why? Because the Celtics won tonight.
Oh man.
Lakers fan who was 0-1.
Oh no, excuse you. We're 1-1.
You were 1-1.
If you gonna step, you best step correctly.
Thank you. 100-95 last night.
You know.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, it was against a depleted Phoenix, but I'm gonna take it. Look, I'll take it.
You gotta take it. You gotta take it.
In the words of Ben,
right?
In the words of Ben Diesel, you know, it doesn't matter what that doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. You know, so I'm gonna take the dub, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Welcome to Beyond the Bell podcast, the first live episode.
Yeah, we started off the first episode.
Why are you throwing the L up?
Live.
I was just wondering. I just was like,
we losing?
Yes, you are.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. I know.
You know, we had technical difficulties before, so we had to make.
We didn't have technical difficulties, y'all. So they're upset with me because
we had trigger difficulties.
No, I forgot to hit the live button. We were already like 2 or 3 minutes into our whole set, and look, they better be glad we went an hour in.
In the words of, you only had one job though. Like,
look, for some reason, someone was telling me, glance in the corner real quick. I said, it said the time is out, but I don't see no red live button.
I don't see no live. I don't see
nothing. Go live. I said,
no, you
damn.
You stupid. Just want you to know that. You stupid.
Shout out
to
Florida Evans.
Yeah, Florida Evans. Hey.
Yeah.
Boo.
They gonna boo her? She died in like 1998.
Florida Evans. Hey, she kept letting your boy drop the bag.
All of the bag.
Hey, the bag was very depleted.
Man,
like some of us.
The bag, you know what, brother? The bag wasn't even depleted. They never even got the bag. Every time he had a come up, she came through and was like, "Nah, not this time."
No, that ain't it.
She was like,
"That's not it."
James.
James, give that back to that man.
You know what? They didn't want to see good times. They wanted to see hard times.
No, she wanted to see hard times like Dusty Rhodes, and that's a personal problem. No,
James was always looking for the come up.
Always. Like, what didn't he find? Didn't he find some paper one time in a tire or something?
$3,000 in a bag. Yeah, something like that.
And she wanted him to turn it in.
Yeah. No, ma'am.
And then when he was just like, "No, I ain't give it all back. Here go the rest of it. Here go the rest." She was like, "Give it to the church." Man. I'd have left her.
Ma'am. What are you telling me? Okay.
Because all it took was an injured Chicago Bear to get him out the hood.
That's it.
True.
Keeping your head over water. Take it away when you're down. Good times. Music, credit, and ripples. Good times. Dragging and surviving. Good times. Hanging in the tires. We lucky we got them. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Speaking of that.
So you know what? I was told that I officially have permission in the house now to say but I can't.
Yeah.
But I can't do it obnoxiously.
Sis.
Do it obnoxiously one time because I know she right there.
Sis. You know she's right here. I'm not gonna do. You trying to get me put out?
I'm single, so
See, and this is why you can't have single friends, because single friends want you to do single people, and you
Trying to
can't
get
do that.
Tubi. He's trying to get you Tubi.
You right though.
Trying to get
Sis, yeah. Oh,
She ain't do nothing.
hold on. Mr. Robot froze. Hold up. Skirt. Look. Oh, hold up.
We're
Yeah.
back.
I thought he was just
Yeah,
doing
y'all,
it.
hey, are we back? Y'all was kind of frozen for a second.
and we back, and
Y'all
we
was
back,
stuck in
and we
the-
back.
Y'all stuck in the past a little bit. Y'all need to come back.
I thought
to
it
the
was
future.
doing that for real.
Oh,
There
There
See?
you go with that. There it is. Thumbs up.
Y'all, it is not me. I don't be like.
You did not. You do it purposely. You do it on purpose.
No, I don't.
You do it on purpose.
No,
You
sometimes.
do it
I
on purpose.
No,
Oh
sometimes.
wait,
No,
we
you always
gotta mention. We gotta mention. We ain't really talking about wrestling stuff. We just chopping it up right now.
Yeah, we
So
chop
you
all
didn't have to
over.
mention it. You ain't even have to mention it. You just,
Oh, my
just
bad.
let it rock.
Right.
Just let it
Yeah, we
rock.
shooting the
Oh,
breeze,
no.
you know. Hey, we letting it be Friday Night
Talking about
Lights. You know?
ladies, man.
I mean, we are gonna talk about wrestling real quick though. Wait, which ones you got? The
I got
sweet.
yeah, the Sweet Southern Heat barbecue.
Man,
Yeah.
them just them,
Y'all don't mess with them?
yeah, I do.
Oh,
I haven't had them.
Look,
I do.
no, you got to get them joints.
look, let me
Them joints,
get a
hey,
t-shirt.
them
Yeah,
joints good as hell.
Joints, boy.
Let me get a t-shirt. Let me get a t-shirt.
Excuse me while I take another sip out of the official Beyond the Bell tumbler. Coming to you guys soon.
Soon.
Or is it
Right
to
now,
the
it's
official?
AEW.com. No, that's the wrong website.
Oh, wait a minute.
Available on WWE Shop. I'm sorry, that's not it. Available
Yeah.
on WCW. No, that's not it either.
That ain't
They're
it.
out of business.
Available on ECW Shop.
They're out of business.
Available at all ball balls.
No,
Yeah, Wall Balls.
wall box.
Wall Balls. Available on
Pro
Beyond
Wrestling
the Bell
Tees.
podcast. Oh, definitely not on Pro Wrestling Tees, because if you order it off Pro Wrestling Tees right now, you probably won't get it until after Thanksgiving. You know, like the shipping times on that. I remember I ordered Sean Spears' shirt, and it came like a month and a half later.
Yeah,
Disrespectful.
it happens.
Not the perfect team.
Oh, your boy is out on Rampage right now, Black.
Who, Luchasaurus?
The Briscoe.
Oh, thought it was the other guy. That was Kyle Fletcher.
Hey, look, there you go.
Wait, ain't Kyle Fletcher with somebody?
Who?
Sky Blue? Ain't he with Sky Blue?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, in real life.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I thought
Yeah.
Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Well, no, never mind.
He got the sky is blue for him.
So who is this dude in the ring looking like a tall Enzo? I'm just not sure.
Man, I don't know.
Local talent.
I'm not even watching it.
Okay. Wow, Mr. AEW's not watching Rampage.
The reason why I'm not watching it
He
because
got
for
the
some
talent.
reason Xfinity or TNT and TBS has an issue with Xfinity app where they won't stream like sporting events.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
That
So
is bonkers.
at first I thought it was just AEW, but then when I tried to watch the playoffs, that didn't work. Basketball
Wow.
didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro,
But
need
you
to
can watch
come-
you can watch Big Bang Theory and all that stuff. Yeah.
Of course.
You need to come to the HULU, the Who of Lou. Hulu.
Hulu Live TV now has sports or whatever the
Who
commercial
has
said.
live sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm currently watching right now. 17-15, Golden State, Sacramento.
Wait, I'm gonna turn to that, but I just want to see if Daniel Garcia gonna dance tonight. That's all, and then I'm turning it.
I'm watching Rampage.
Beyond the Bell official Tumblr coming soon.
Nobody cares about,
Soon.
nobody cares about Rampage.
Nobody. I'm probably one of like 187,000 people who's watching it right now.
Yeah.
But you know
Plus,
what
I
I
already, plus I already,
You know what I
did something that I start doing with Rampage anyway because
DVRing,
no, the other one, the S word.
stream. No, are you illegally streaming Rampage,
No.
sir?
Skipping it?
No, the S word that we don't use,
You're skipping it?
in the group.
Skip?
So,
I didn't say this like
S
6
word.
times.
It's
Slobbing.
forbidden. It's forbidden
sucking?
in the group.
Pause.
What does Paul Heyman say?
Spoiler?
This is just not a yeah.
Oh, you've been looking up spoilers?
Yeah, I read it for tonight.
Dang, that's even worse than streaming it illegally.
I mean, it's Rampage.
Legally
First
or
of all,
illegally?
I don't know about any illegal activity. I am an officer of the law. And
I
uh,
put
they
your
all
business out
call.
there. They would have never known if you didn't say nothing.
Well,
It's
guess what?
Rampage.
At the end of the day, they ain't got this. People know who I am. And look, when they look, they be like, dang, you condone this, Mr. Knight?
Hold on real quick. All right, so you're streaming it. I thought no, I'm I'm trying to give you palpable deniability, plausible deniability.
He said
So you're streaming, palpable. You're streaming it illegally. You're not okay. All right, we'll bring the officer back in. Yeah, we weren't talking about anything that we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know who I like streaming? Who I like seeing on my television?
Who
I like going after?
Jesus.
Him, most importantly.
Amen.
But Mr. Friday Night SmackDown himself.
L.A.
Knight. Yeah.
Who? Yeah.
They let him hit a BFT on Roman to end SmackDown
On television. Not just at the live event. But at the
I think that's probably going to be the best that it's going to get for him though, because we know he's not winning.
Yeah,
He's not winning.
You know he getting that
Shenanigans.
But for the sake of suspending disbelief, what if
Which is
LA Knight wins that belt at Crown Jewel?
I don't know what to do yet. I don't know.
Hey,
We're gonna
I
have
know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
Somebody in the group gonna jump out the window,
You ain't lying.
and I know who that person is.
Because they're
Who
Roman.
that person is?
He know who he is.
No, I'm gonna have to walk around the.
Oh, I know who he is. I know
Yeah.
who he is.
You know who he is.
I might have to cry.
Look, he gonna be over there.
They be like that.
He gonna hit
Oh
the
man,
blackout.
yeah, he gonna pull one of my numbers.
Full blackout.
Oh, he gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get everybody in here.
If whenever Roman Reigns lose that world title, I'm gonna hit that DMX cry. You know.
Oh God.
Whoa.
Y'all ain't see that GIF?
No.
I'm gonna have to send it to you. He just started crying out of nowhere. It's hilarious.
I beg your pardon.
You can beg my pardon all you
Wow.
want to. I'm gonna send you the video. The
I'm
folks
not
out there
sure.
know what I'm talking about. Y'all act like
I haven't seen the DMX cry. I'm sorry. I haven't seen
all
it.
right.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
send
I seen.
No, don't send me that. Like, I mean, you know, X is my guy. Don't send me that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in a dark place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait. Was it something about? Was it something about his son or his grandma?
I don't know. It was just he was on a reality show.
Okay, it's probably to do with his relationship with his son.
It was.
Okay.
That was always his soft spot.
Started crying, and it just sounded funny.
It sounded funny. His pain sounded funny. This guy.
Yes.
This guy.
Hey, I've been through pain. Have you been through my pain?
No, but you laughing at pain.
I can laugh at pain because
You laugh-
sometimes
You laughing at DMX pain. Rest in peace to DMX.
I'm laughing at my own pain, which mirrors his pain.
How you know it
What?
mirrors his pain? You missing?
How you know that?
You missing a son? You got something to tell him?
I'm not missing a
What?
son, I'm missing a mother and an original heart.
You a deadbeat out here, son?
A little
You
bit.
still want to get the milk?
I'm sorry.
You still want to get the milk? You didn't.
Well, I
return-
don't have no kids, so
Oh no! You say you mirror his pain. You know you.
I done been through some things. Y'all ain't been through no things.
So
Yeah,
you trying to say you like Shrek, the Muffin
we've
Man?
been through some
The Muffin
things.
I got
The Muffin Man?
I got layers. No, I'm like,
Muffin Man.
I got layers.
You know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
No, I noticed. I know the Steel Reserve, man.
Of course you do. You visit him twice on Sunday, on the Saturday.
I visit him every day.
Oh, Tony Storm coming out.
That sounds like you.
Uh-oh.
Tony Storm coming out. The best part of AEW, arguably.
Hey, I need to see Abaddon's real face.
Did you see a real face?
That's not
Google it. I'm sure it's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you
tried.
Google it.
I've tried. I ain't seen it yet.
They ain't give it to you. They ain't.
Give it to me, baby.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Give it to me.
Do-do-do-do.
Give it to me. Hey, look, white. Hey,
Oh,
Oh
man.
gosh, I forgot about White Mike.
hey, white Mike had us in there.
Might have that thing
Turn
rocking.
up, boy.
Who's rocking? Who's
Like,
rocking it?
oh.
Oh, Abaddon bad.
See,
Bro, this coffee got me a little warm in here.
This is Abaddon.
Abaddon, all right.
I thought her name was abandoned, but it's
No,
Abaddon.
look. No,
they said
Abaddon.
abandoned.
I'll be
Yeah.
darned. I'll be darned.
That's I'll be short.
Stop. Don't do it.
I can tell you how I feel. That's her real face.
That's all.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh man.
Hey man, this coffee got me a little warm over here. Like I wasn't expecting it.
Why are you talking like that?
I mean, talking like what? What you talking about, B? You understand?
Coffee got you warm, though. Like what you mean? Though?
Yeah. I remember the first time I went to Baltimore. They actually talk like that in Baltimore. The year and the chew and all. Yeah, they really how they talk. I
never knew what jank like when I went up to VA. Them Richmond parts of VA in Norfolk. They be like, "Hey, yeah, man, yo, that's jank." I'm like, "What is jank?"
Like, what does jank mean, bruh?
Nah, jank can mean good or bad. Like, yo, hey, yo, that steak jank. So that steak good? No, that thing bad. So it's bad? No, that thing good. You're like, okay, so which one is it?
So bad means good, but bad means bad, but good means good.
Good? Like, where we going with this? Where we at?
That's like when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
Or what's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. But what's yours is supposed to be yours, and what's mine is supposed to be mine. But in the whole
so all of it is ours.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying
make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense, like Rabble over here. Just sitting all alone. Yo, y'all want to let them know? Like, we can let them know about Rabble real quick, right?
Yeah, let them know.
Hey, y'all.
As soon as we let them know about, never mind.
Yeah, let me tell y'all a little bit about Rabble.
Let them talk to you.
Your boy Trigger Trey is an affiliate with Rabble over here. They sent me a nice hoodie. Got nice, plenty of drawstrings. The easiest thing you'll ever be able to put on. You could put the drawstrings in. It could be one drawstring, not one, not two, not three, not four, not 5, 6, 7, 8. It don't matter. You can put 20 of them things in there if you want to. And guess what? It's stylish. They got all different types of drawstrings. It's a fashionable set. You get to choose different color hoodies. I got the Coyote Brown. That thing just look clean. Like, ooh. But y'all, I'm telling you, we're going to drop the link below. We're going to make sure y'all tap in. And guess what? Guess what I got for y'all? I'm going to bring my brothers back. Guess what I got for y'all?
Yeah.
What you got for us?
I got 10% off discount code.
Oh, my God.
Boom.
That takes care of the tax.
Bro, you saving money. Mucho dinero.
I'm always down to save $1.
Look, what they say in ATL? Oh, you done smacked me in the face for some money.
You so disrespectful.
But guess what?
They were supposed to make a sequel.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the sequel would have been about, but
it'd have been about Rabble. Because guess what? Wait, there's more. S-Night 10 is the discount code. Make sure you apply that at checkout. Get your 10% off. And guess what? Let them know Trigger Trey took care of you. Get your Rabble today. Let's go.
Rabble.
Dabble.
And if you
and
go
soon.
Corner store.
What they got?
Coming soon. You will be able to officially get a Beyond the Bell tumbler with the customizable sliding lid. Front print, laser etched, dual wall. Keep your drinks hot, keep your drinks cold, keep them room temperature, whatever you like. Hey, it's, preferably right now I'm drinking a little coffee, with the Rice Krispie Treat.
Coffee
with the Rice Krispie Treat creamer. Had a couple of libations in here as well once upon a time, little tequila, and it blends together nicely. It's a nice mesh of things. But get your Beyond the Bell tumbler coming soon.
It doesn't matter. Big lips, small lips, big mouth, small mouth.
What they say? Label out.
Hey, you got forgot the pinky. If you sophisticated, you got to put that pinky out. If you drink Steel Reserve, you don't put your pinky out. You just
no. You need to take some stuff in.
You need to drink some water, some H2O, some agua. Look, you know what your piss look like? The muddy latrine.
Yes.
Sheesh. This is orange as that hot rod shirt.
Y'all don't let me have nothing, huh?
No, I mean that's no.
It looks like
I live my truth.
I'm sorry.
Live my truth.
I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
I'm broke out here, brother. I'm broke.
Hey man, look, I understand.
It looks like the shit on your hat. That's what it looks like.
No, don't. Like, nobody cares about the Boston Celtics, bro.
I do.
Okay, well.
Okay.
If
And
you,
it
care
looks
about,
like
if you care about it so much, you wouldn't wear a beanie in the summertime. Who wears a Boston Celtics beanie in the summertime?
I could tell you, but it would ruin the mood.
Okay, don't ruin it then. Don't do it. Because I feel like he's as the young kids say, capping. But I don't want to, I don't want to test. I don't want to test the waters.
Yeah, don't
What
test
they
it.
say? You don't want to.
They said they capping.
Cap. That means lie.
That's cap.
AJ
That means
Styles.
what? You said it means what?
Lie.
Oh,
Is that what it means? Because like I still hear kids say it. I'm just like
foolery, unfounded, the untrue,
Capping, bro.
the fib.
I ain't gonna lie to them. Just get away from me. When you start talking like that, just get away from me, bro.
Hey man, on see wet, dog. Like, I mean, what?
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 Bro, they be coming up with new things. Hey man, you got that swag. You got that
So you know what? So that's actually why I changed my name on everything. Because my name used to be King of Swag on everything. And then I found out that back in the 70s, swag was created as a keyword. It's an acronym standing for, in Hollywood and in the San Francisco area, it stands for Secretly We Are Gay. So I stopped saying that word.
What's up, swaggy?
Swaggy Pete.
Black.
Hey,
Go ahead, Black.
You know what it is.
I don't know what it is. What is?
I'm gonna tell you. You got to do better.
I've been doing better.
T-shirt coming soon. Coming soon.
No way.
Oh yeah.
There's more. There's more.
There's
Bruh,
more.
you've been watching Scary Movie. You've been watching Scary Movie way too much, bro.
Look, my
He has spit.
But
wait. Oh no, that way.
What?
I would have fought.
No.
I would have fought him. So
No.
another Mandela effect. You know, he never said, "Take my strong hand."
What he say?
When he was hanging on the window, he never. When they were hanging, he was trying to grab him, and he was like, "Grab me." He was like, "No, give me your other hand." He said, and to my memory and everybody else online, he said, "No, take my strong hand." He never said that in the movie.
What
What did he
is it?
say? Use my.
He said, "No." He said, "It's not as strong as my other hand," or something like that. I was like, "No, y'all went back and edited that because I specifically remember him saying, 'No, take my strong hand.'"
And you said Mandela effect. What is that? Mandela.
Whatever.
No,
That rhymes.
Mandela.
Whatever.
I need
Top
Whatever.
dollar.
I need to stop drinking this.
It's the voodoo doll effect. We'll call it that because whatever.
Voodoo doll.
Yeah, that's
The
what a
voodoo doll.
mandala. That's what a mandala doll is. It's
So-
just a voodoo.
So, will there ever be another scary movie like to live up to Scary Movie 1?
No.
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 I always
Mhm.
thought 2 was the best.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But after 2, it just started to go downhill. 3 was
The Waywarders wasn't in it no more.
they wasn't in it no more.
Kind of like Final Destination. Like I think
I didn't
after
watch
the
Final
third one, it just
So it's crazy. Okay, let's make sure we
Oh,
remember right. I remember the first one was the airplane.
the first one.
First-
Airplane,
yep.
Second was the traffic jam.
Yep.
Was
Yep.
the third one the roller coaster?
Yeah. Third one was the roller coaster.
Yeah. It was
Okay,
the
third one was the roller coaster, and then the
Fourth was
fourth
the
one
mall.
was what?
Was it the mall joint where they was in the escalator and the escalator ended up? I guess it was the world started falling apart and the girl got caught up in the escalator and
I don't remember 4.
Four was
like
No, 4 was no. 4
Was that the
was
bridge?
Oh, y'all can have this conversation.
or 5 was the bridge.
5 was the NASCAR.
Okay, then 4 was the bridge.
I thought that was the beginning of the 3.
No. So 3 was the roller coaster part. That was when they were on, and she had a premonition. The roller coaster fell
Yeah.
apart and all that. The
Yeah.
fourth one. Okay, let me go look. I gotta go look now because it's killing me. What was the fourth Final Destination about?
I thought it was the bridge. One of them was the bridge.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I definitely don't remember. I ain't even about to hold you. Okay, the Final Destination was okay. No, so yeah, 4 was the NASCAR. It was called the Final Destination. That's why it always throws me
Yeah.
off. So Final Destination
I
4
like
was
that
the
one,
Final
though.
Destination. That was the NASCAR one, and then the 5th one was the bridge. So I've never seen Final Destination 5.
Oh, the bridge one straight.
Yeah, I never seen that one.
Yeah, you gotta see that one.
Was it good?
The bridge, yeah, the way that bridge went, man. Look, yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
haven't
gonna
checked it out because I'm like after like the third one, to me, I'm not a big scary movie person. Like the movies don't scare me no more. Like I remember like coming up.
When was the last time you were scared? Genuinely.
Yeah.
Probably like maybe Jeepers Creepers 1.
Mine's the first Conjuring.
Mine the second one.
This second one got you?
Actually,
with the nun?
Yeah.
The first one. I would say the first one.
The first Conjuring still to me is like the one that got me. It wasn't like we're gonna hit you with jump scares. I was just actually creeped out. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. I slept with a light on.
Yeah.
Like that one. Before that, the last scary movie was The Grudge for me. It's always gonna be between The Grudge and Bones. Between them two movies,
hey, Bones had me shook as a kid.
I haven't seen Bones.
Yeah. You've never seen Bones?
No, the one with
Snoop Dogg, bro.
Oh
I didn't see that one.
You never seen Bones with Snoop Dogg?
Y'all ain't never seen Bones?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, you seen it? Okay.
Yeah.
But no, the It joint got me. The first It joint.
The first, it was a little creepy.
Hold on, you talking about the original? Like
No.
No, he's talking about the new one. He's talking about the remaster.
No,
the
the
first
new one.
original was creepy. That was a little creepy. I didn't like the second part of either one. I didn't like the second original one or the second remake. I thought the second remake was way too long.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it didn't connect with me. I just didn't too much care for it. The Nun was like more of a jump scare to me. Like
The Nun was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like jump scare movies. That's like with what's the joint that had a bunch of them. So The Hills Have Eyes didn't scare me until I became a truck driver and went on the road and ended up in an area like that. You remember the farm, the cow farm?
Bruh.
I was terrified, dog. I was
Wax House?
terrified.
I was hot.
Yeah, I was outside. I was in Nevada, but I was up in like the northern part of Nevada, and it was like there was no roads for miles. Like once you turned off the main road and got on the farm, it was like 4 miles off the road. But it was such a big farm that I couldn't find my way back. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna die. And I had zero cell phone reception. When I say zero, I mean like I didn't even have the line. I didn't even have the towers up there. It was just a red X. I was like, bro, I'm gonna die out here. Like,
what about the Wax House? Y'all ever saw the Wax House?
No.
So
is that the name of it?
Yeah. So they
House of Wax. House of Wax.
House of Wax. I'm sorry.
Yeah. House of Wax. That was
a good movie. I was like, bro, I'll never get caught up in town. I said, bro, you wouldn't even know until you go up and you're like.
So look, I watched a movie called The House That October Built.
That's on Netflix or Hulu?
I don't know what it's on right now, but I
think I just seen something about
that was creepy.
You know what else is creepy? The fact that we didn't put our banner up, but here's our banner, y'all. Y'all make sure you go like, follow, and subscribe to all the socials. Everything you need is down there. And put in our socials. Follow us, like the video. Make sure you share it with your family and friends. Be sure to subscribe.
With your family and friends.
Yeah. Not well, I guess lovers too. Lovers and friends.
Tell me again. Tell me again.
Hey, what? Lovers and friends. Oh, you want me to go to the next one? Oh, sorry.
Make sure you're right. Didn't they do a part 2?
Before you leave.
Didn't they do a part 2? Yeah, they did a part 2. I can't, and if I'm not mistaken, it was called Friends and Lovers.
The only part 2 I remember is I Need a Girl part 2. I need a girl too.
The second one was definitely better than the first one.
Yeah.
Loon was on that joint.
Loon.
It's crazy because the old lady. It's crazy because the old lady basically hates any Diddy joint. Like if it's a song with Diddy and he's not producing, he's rapping or anything, she automatically despises.
Speaking of Diddy, that album.
I ask her this: what's her favorite Diddy song? Though, gun to her head.
Yes, it love. What's today? Look, Diddy got some.
So my Diddy Bop is legendary. So like certain songs when they come on, and I'll be missing you. Okay, she said I'll be missing you. I'll take that. I'll take I'll be missing you. I'll take that. She don't like it.
I mean,
ask her what her favorite Will Smith song.
She said no.
West Philadelphia, boy.
Whenever he decides to drop a Jada diss track, it's gonna shoot the #1.
Well, that's not happening because guess what? Look, I like Joe.
She got him in a vice, boy. Because
Like
ain't no way
Joe
she would
Budden
be out
told
here
me,
killing
man.
me like this.
Joe Budden specifically said, he said, bro, I'm not supporting. He said, you're not a victim at this point. Like you just like a volunteer right now. Like you're just volunteering to be a part of this foolishness.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like bro,
Will Smith won the first ever rap Grammy.
but
And then he
everybody-
didn't go. And then look, and then he didn't go. He was like, I mean, y'all been disrespecting rap for so long that we just decided to boycott this year and we'll do our own.
Exactly. He did that for y'all.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
he did that.
but
He did that for them because I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I've ever
Yeah,
been to a Grammys show. So
I mean,
Yeah.
you could.
But guess what? We'll boycott the Grammys, but he needed. Never mind. I can't tell.
he
nothing.
need to boycott Jada.
Look,
I'll say it.
that man love him. Hey, look, I can't tell you who to love, but I'm gonna tell you, Will, get out the sunken place.
He
Hold on.
is in the sunken place.
Everybody, get your phone.
His phone.
Get your phone.
It's like look at Will.
TJ,
Willard.
I didn't.
Hold on,
TJ,
stop everybody for a second. Hold on. Stop
no,
everybody for a second. Willard, this is TJ talking to you. You need to get out, bro.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
Everybody,
Well, guess what?
5.
Hold on, TJ. We about to erase your memory. Okay?
Come on. Bring the flash. Bring the camera up. Bring the flash up.
Oh, come on. 3,
Uh-oh.
2,
1.
1.
You gotta open your eyes, sir.
Nah, I got you now. Come on. There you go. Look, he done forgot
Oh,
everything.
that last one was so in sync though. I was doing it purposely off, and then that last one I was like, all right, let me try. Bang.
Hold on, let me call him real quick.
Oh, you got his number?
I mean, the way if you could hear the way he raps "Welcome to Miami" or the Men in Black song, like you would believe he had his number.
I like that song.
I mean, but if he had his
I
number,
think it's-
why he ain't pull Will to the side?
I would do that shit acapella right now. Here I am in the place where I come let go with Miami, the bass in the sunset low. Every day like a Mardi Gras. Everybody party all day. Don't put me out the chat. Don't put me
Oh, look. He look
Then
like
he
he
turned his
wears
ass.
that anyway.
Not with the hat, with the
He turned his head.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I
got a question to ask y'all real quick.
what's good?
What's some projects y'all got spinning in rotation right now?
I got 3 songs spinning off of For All the Dogs. 4. I got 4 songs spinning off of that. That's sad because it's like a 17-track album, and I only picked 4 songs.
Disappointed.
So you know what? I can't say I was disappointed because
You don't
I'm
never
saying
put
this. I'm gonna say
expectations
this.
out there like that.
I don't have Drake expectations no more. But I will say this though: you can't drop an album named For All the Dogs
And it's not for all of those.
for your Drake fans because we like, oh, that means he coming back. He coming
He
back,
coming back with the roof.
and he didn't.
Nah, he came back with the roof.
But we're at that point now. Me and my fiance had this conversation all the time. Drake transcends music now. Like it's not even at a point now where when Drake puts music out, you know it's gonna go platinum. It don't matter.
It's for the international fan. It's not for a specific group. Like
It's not for
anybody
his
can go
group.
advertise.
He's the male Beyonce.
Sure.
And let's call it what it is. He's the male Drake put out Honestly Nevermind and gave you that whole house music album.
That was it.
That showed you, okay, he can put out anything he wants
Yep.
and still go multi-platinum.
And they're gonna eat it up.
And
They're gonna eat it up.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Because I turned on it. I was like, bro, what is this? And
What
then-
is it?
then
I
it
ain't
was
gonna hold you
like,
though.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
I
Look, I was
ain't
in there like, okay.
gonna hold you.
Uh-huh.
I ain't
And
gonna hold you.
my baby was dancing off that junk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm talking
I
about,
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold
my
you.
daughter.
Sticky
My
still gets
daughter.
play. Sticky still gets play in my whip.
My daughter was dancing off that album.
Oh gosh.
yeah.
I've never heard it.
Baby J.
You never heard?
You never heard of
Yeah.
Sticky?
Wait, you never listened to Sticky, TJ?
Man, don't listen to rap like that.
No, he don't listen. He doesn't really listen to outside rap like that.
Drake is not outside rap.
I'm a singer by trade.
I mean, I'm gonna say this: if it's not Will Smith, it's outside to him.
Yeah, I don't like Drake though.
Yeah, oh, see that right
He
there.
don't like Drake.
I mean, it's okay. You know what? For the longest, I said, and I'm one of his biggest fans, like on the planet. So when they pulled up my Spotify chart last year, I was in the top 0.00001% of his listeners.
That's
Like, that's a lot of zeros. Like, there's not many people on the planet who listen to Drake more than I do. But I don't even realize I'm doing it until I see stats like that. I'm like, oh.
Nah, you.
But then I
realize-
go back and look at what I listened to, and I'm still listening to Thank Me Later and Take Care, and nothing was the same. I'm not listening to the new stuff.
Yeah, because those are. Would you call that a classic? I mean, how many classic albums?
So Drake has one classic album to me. That's it.
Is it the album we think it is, or do you have a?
It's the album we all say. It's the album we all probably say it is, but it's not his album. It's the Weeknd's album. So it's like
true, because then we got House of Balloons. We got
like that's his album. He just let Drake run with it. But no, Take Care is his only classic album. Because I think we as fans throw that C word out way too easily when it comes to music. Like everybody calls every Kendrick album that comes out a classic album, and newsflash, it's not. Everybody calls every J. Cole album that he drops classic. Newsflash, it's not. I heard somebody say that maybe. I heard somebody say that Future has multiple classic albums. Newsflash, he doesn't. I've actually heard somebody say Dirty Sprite 2 is the biggest album out of the South since Outkast dropped Southern Playlist. Yeah, like you're doing a lot now. Like when you get to that level of fandom,
I would say this: it's for the modernized culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the amount of spins it got in the clubs, like almost every song in there got spins in the club, and it was trending.
But see, that's the hard thing though. It's about what's your reality at the time the music drops. Like me, I don't go to the club, so I'm not going to hear a lot of stuff. I don't listen to the radio, so I'm not going to hear a lot of stuff.
I don't have a radio.
When was the last time y'all actually listened to the radio? Like
I don't have.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time I'm listening to the radio is if I left my iPad, my phone, and my backup phone that has my music on it at home. And even then, I just ride in silence, or because it's so hard to turn on the radio because you're going to hear the same 4 songs from the same 4 people within an hour stretch. Like, it ain't no point.
Oh, like LMA. They ran LMA out for me.
No, wait. We're not. Thou shalt not besmirch. Thou shalt not besmirch the good name of Princess LMA.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie though. They did run. They ran. I ain't gonna lie. They ran Boot Up. They ran Boot Up out the window. They did. They ran that out
the window.
Yeah,
no, we ran that.
Ran that.
Did you hear the Jacquees screaming?
Yeah, LMA.
That was tripping. My bad. That was tripping.
Oh no, they ran Trip out too though. They ran Trip out too.
They ain't never run the Jacquees version out
because it was trash. Because it was trash.
Only person I've run into who thinks that aside.
Oh, I despise his version of everything. Like his voice is so aggravating to me. Yeah, that I can't. Oh,
no, but they were saying that he remixed Trippin'.
He did.
LMA,
she blocked it. Why would I let you remix my song and you don't even? And then it was crazy because he didn't even feature her and like put together a remix so people could still give her some shine. No, he just dropped his own version and tried to run off with it.
Well, I mean,
no, exactly.
It's a cover.
I don't care. No, because like realistically, and let's be honest.
I mean, how many people don't? I mean, let's be
honest though. Are you an artist? Was Jacquees an artist that was at the level he could be to make covers of people's songs? You need to focus on your own catalog right now. You're not a cover guy.
You don't even have an own catalog.
Like Joe does covers now. Like his Hello cover from Adele is classic. That's a classic cover.
I haven't heard that.
But
Joe has an angelic voice.
But he has a platinum catalog.
Hey,
he has songs.
That last Joe album too was.
Bro, I remember back when More and More dropped. No. I'm in 8th grade walking up and down the hallway saying that the girls like, no.
Joe got on a track with Gucci.
You know what? Okay, and that's actually the question because I just heard it.
For the power joint.
Bro, listen. He never has to do anything else for the rest of his life as long as Power is on TV because Big Rich Town is.
It's a classic.
That's a classic theme song. That's a classic theme song.
Baby, I gotta make it.
Look, I don't know what 50 thought when he changed that thing to Trey Songz. Boy,
so you know what? I'll say this. I'll say this. Had he done it midway through season 1, maybe season 2, I might be a little more willing to have accepted it. You can't change that in season 4 and expect us to just be like, oh, okay, this is cool. Now we've been listening to Big Rich Town for almost.
No, he changed it the last season.
Was it the last season he changed it? Oh, you can't do that.
I think it was either halfway through.
You can't. No, you can't. You can't do that.
You know what they should have done?
What should they do?
We should have had that be the theme for Tariq's
power. For Tariq's show. Yeah. That would have been acceptable. No, because Ron, let's not look at it from a fan perspective. It's a classic theme. It's a classic theme. But if they were trying to separate and differentiate him from Ghost, then they could have let that be because it would have been a more
They can't
modern.
separate him from Ghost because he is Ghost.
Because he's Ghost. Listen, the way that last season moved, that he's moving better than Ghost now.
He's moving better than Ghost at that age, but he's starting.
No, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I would have thought I would have agreed with you on that he's starting to up if he did not finally have his Tommy. Because the way Braden came through at the end with the blam blams, I was like,
no, but he's still messing up just due to the simple fact of him allowing for so much to go on. Him, like, I don't know what it is. It may be every man. I know some men can handle their stuff, but the women, man, you got.
That's what happens when you're trying to juggle multiple women. Sit down somewhere, be committed and dedicated. That's his fault.
No,
he wanted Lauren, Effie, and old girl.
But I mean, come on.
He was being his daddy. He was being his daddy.
But in this season, can we really say, like, with the whole Effie and Lauren situation?
I mean, he never should have been with Effie to begin with. Like, I'm a stand on that.
Tasha.
I would have never. Effie snitched on him. Effie snitched on him in school. Like, at the end of the day, once I know that I can't trust you on that level, I never rock with you again.
It's that Will and Jada love.
It's that that Will and Jada love. And then with Lauren, he attracts snitches. Diana is the only one who rode for him the way that somebody rode for him. She went against her mama for him. She went against her brothers for him. And he still kind of was like, well, I'm still not there yet.
Too close to the ops though, because at the end of the day,
close to the ops.
He was too close to the ops on that anyway. But then we see the later season with Diana.
But it's crazy though, because he didn't realize that those were his ops. Because let's be honest, he doesn't have a family. He was looking for a family. So at the end of the day, of course, he's gonna play them close to the vest. But like Tommy said, you can't have the school life and the street life. You gotta choose one.
Yeah. Oh,
and he met look.
Hey, bro. I hope you finally caught up. Because, bro.
On what?
I
told you to catch up. I've been caught up.
You already caught up. You said
no. You was like, no, we didn't watch last weekend. We no. I'm going. Yeah, we caught up.
No, we good. Hey,
wait a second. What? Of the Power Verse.
Okay, go ahead. Because I got my order. Go ahead.
You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Of the Power Verse. What?
Huh?
Say who got the best theme?
Big Rich Town.
Go, yeah, Big Rich Town. Yeah.
Big Rich Town. I don't. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like.
Hustler, baby.
Wait, we don't rock with which one, TJ?
Raising Kanan.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's second.
That's second. That's second. That's number one for you. I like his beat.
You like the old school jam beat to it.
I'm gonna say this though. I would like Power, Powder, and Respect if Rick Ross was on the verse versus 50, because that's a Rick Ross verse. That's that intro, that instrumental that fits Rick Ross' voice.
Rick Ross and Wale.
And Wale, if Rick Ross and Wale would have been on that with Jeremiah, done. That's a classic theme. But 50, and then you saw in this season, 50 he touched the auto tune up on it. It sounds a smidge better.
Yeah. Because that's still rolled hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
I play that all the time. Even though that's not my favorite show. I don't like Raising Kanan that much. I watch it, but I don't.
So you know what? I think it's about to pick up. Like my fiance just said, they had to tell his story. The hardest part about starting a new show, and speaking of starting new shows, I'm gonna say something. The hardest part about starting that is the character development in the first season. No matter how much you invest in it, it's still gonna be slow because you're gonna have to invest a character per episode.
Like
they try to do that's like Power. The first season of Power, it took me 3 tries to watch Power. I tried 3 separate times and couldn't get into it.
It took me 3 episodes to get in because I mean the first 2 you like, dang, they outside the club, they always some regular gangster.
Like, okay, you know what I mean?
Because you like, it's trying to be like The Wire.
But then second and third season came and I was like,
look,
y'all right.
Well, actually, toward the end of season 1,
it picked up a little bit
because you was like,
but like with Raising Kanan, you have because.
It's the prelude. It's
the way that Courtney Kemp explains it. They didn't have plans to do this,
right?
So you never heard Kanan real like in. I remember one episode of Power. He was saying he was out of town visiting his mama. So does that mean Rock is still alive? We don't know nothing about Rock. Where's Marvin at? Where's Famous at?
Marvin probably died.
He probably died, but we don't know yet. Where's Famous at? So it's
Marvin grew on me, bro.
He did. Marvin. I used to hate Marvin. I used to hate Marvin.
But Famous
Marvin was the funny one, right?
Yeah, but it's funny though. But it's funny though, because he was on the episode with the Power Boys, and he was like, I have fans all the time asking me like, I know his car insurance must be high, and he was like, nigga, this is the 80s, and he's a drug kingpin. He got no car insurance. You think he worried about papers?
Bro,
like,
and he was on Ballers. He
was on Ballers. He was aggravating on Ballers, so that's why I didn't like Marvin, because he was aggravating on Ballers.
Yeah. But he changed toward the end of the
towards the end, yeah. He's a rider now. He's a rider, and then your boy, I can't remember the other brother.
I know who you're talking about, but I
can't.
Oh,
talk about DJ, the one that's in studio joint.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I don't really care about him right now.
Oh, Rock did him.
That runs the studio.
Yeah, did him. I said, bro.
Lou. Lou.
Yeah.
I don't mind him, but I'm gonna tell you, seeing how close Kanan and Jukebox were as kids, her death on Power affected me different this time around rewatching Power.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know how close they were on Power. Like you knew they were close, but you didn't know they was that close.
They was like thickest. They was like us.
Hey,
growing up.
What got me is with Juke. Juke was dating an old girl, and when she ended up dying.
Oh yeah,
man, let me tell you that shit. That message burned into my eyes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
When she was just like, what? And then she fell down.
Yeah.
Look, and then the mom was like,
That's why. But speaking of new shows, now that I've rewatched Power, but also that I'm in, can't even do it right. But now that I've watched Power and now that I've finished Ghost again, I hate that Tate didn't get his spinoff, because I feel like Influence is gonna be dope.
Oh,
especially in the political dome.
Yeah,
what?
Because
we need a political show. I mean, we need another. What Scandal? If it was kind of like Scandalous, but even worse,
it was gonna be Scandal with like butt cheeks. Like I don't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look graphic.
But
shout out to Scandal.
I would have loved to have seen that game in the political world. Drugs is one thing,
but political
game is a whole other thing.
Because he moves different. He really does.
He did. Now he's just a adjunct professor in Power 2.
Actually, and now he's just a professor.
What was the girl that was dating Ghost before he got killed?
No. Oh, you talking about Ramona?
Ramona.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how you bring Ramona back.
Yep. That's what I would have done. But he's killing it on Ghost. But I would have, now that I've seen him and they put some focus on him, I would have liked to see Influence.
Because
is that what the name of the show would have been? Influence.
Mm-hmm. Power Book 5 Influence.
Yeah.
Because they lined it up at the end of when they were doing the Power Confidence.
And they just kept flashing. I'm like, how many books do we have?
Bro, because we were supposed to get Force. No, Force was supposed to come after but then they pushed it. So I was like.
Side note, shout out to my Uncle Pookie, aka Daniel Green Jr., who is the professional makeup artist on the set of every Power episode in the universe. Shout out.
Uncle Pookie.
Uncle Pookie. That's the man. That's the man, the myth, legend right there. That's my guy right there.
That's the man with the plan with the wop. That's the one. Yeah, Daniel's son. Yeah. What is that black guy?
Swiggle with it. Hey.
What to do to swiggle with it?
You swivel with it. Okay, wait. Halftime. Golden State up 60-57. Golden State. I didn't realize. Again, we said this other. I didn't realize this was season 15 for Steph.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Bro, it's crazy. Like the start of his career, like him with Monte, and then them ankles
and hurting them ankles.
Boy, he was twisting ankles every season, bro. I don't know what he put some high tops on, got them ankle braces, and he was good for a while.
And it was crazy because you always saw a small portion of what he was capable of,
right?
But you just didn't know he was gonna end up being this guy.
No, he started shooting for the logo for no reason.
Yeah, like for no reason.
Monte would have been that guy because Monte was balling.
Yeah, Monte was a baller. Monte was a baller.
Monte who?
Ellis.
Your brother, your big brother.
Oh, I thought you were
you're too dark. You're too dark. You can't. That's not your brother.
Half
brother. Okay. Hey, wait, did he come from the heathen?
Hell no.
Oh, bro. Quick question. I know, like I said about Power. About Force, bro. How did you feel about Mr. Young Man, dog.
Who?
Oh, you talking about Leon?
Look, Leon said, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that hurt me.
yeah.
That hurt me because I can't stand. That's one of my worst fears. Is to just two piece of dude and then he shoot me.
And then he shoot you? Yeah.
You know, in the heart, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't miss.
imagine
Like, he didn't
being
shoot him in the stomach. He didn't hit him in the shoulder. He shot him dead in the heart.
Right.
Because
So
you saw Diamond face, I was like, no. So what made me look at it? I could kind of tell, but especially when they was in the barbershop, I thought they was gonna get him in the barbershop and plaster the blood all over the mirror. Because when they did the preview, that's who I thought died. I was like, well, they probably got plastered.
When he took out his PO though, like,
that was one of the smoothest things I've seen. He was just
oh yeah, no, he's the OG with the blade. He's the OG with the blade.
Hey, but we got that
He's
old Diamondback. That old Diamondback. Look, and you see what Tommy did. Tommy was like, yeah. Look.
Oh, spoilers for if y'all ain't see it.
Pull it up, everybody. Pull it up. Everybody pull it up.
Everybody in the club get tips.
Wow. Shout out to Jaquan though, because I'm people like Tipsy, but it ain't got nothing on Hood Hop.
Man, that Hood Hop
was crazy.
That's a banger.
After a banger.
Yeah. After banger.
Like I remember the first time I heard it edited on the radio though. The level of silence from that second verse, it was almost just like they cut the song off because there was so many obscenities. And
my thing is, if you can't play it out like that, bro, you might as well not even put it out. Because
don't even put it out.
You know what
though? But you know what though? My lady reminded me that we used to have artists who would put out two versions of the song. They would put out the CD version, but they would put out a clean version with everything replaced so that you could actually hear the whole song. I forgot that we used to do that.
With the toilet spin.
Jimmy's.
Boy, that boy is.
He has potential to be. Wemby has potential to be Kevin Durant.
Wembanyama?
Yeah. Wembanyama on your mama.
Yeah.
He has the potential to be the next KD because the thing about him, we've come so far in science and health and nutrition now that if he links up with whoever did Giannis's strength and conditioning or like a Dirk who came in kind of slender, if he can get with the right person to work on his strength conditioning and his nutrition,
well, he got to work on mobility too.
Yeah, he does. He's a little slow, right? Like left to right. He's slow left. He's slow left to right. Like if he's full speed ahead, then he's good. But that left to right motion, I fear for them ankles and them knees.
Because that cross is not gonna work because it's a long cross. like I can see it coming from my way. Like a defender coming up on that, like if CP3 coming up on that, that's getting swiped.
Big facts. Yeah, big facts.
Coming in.
CP, Steph, Drew Holiday.
Well, that's if he don't get hurt. I mean,
yeah, if you don't get hurt. That's if you don't get hurt.
Halftime.
So Black, what your boys gonna do about James Softon, man? What's gonna happen?
Who you talking about? James Simmons.
They gonna lose to the Celtics again.
James Simmons. I mean, right now,
y'all being greedy. Y'all being greedy, bro. Y'all being greedy. Y'all want 2 first rounds and Terrence Mann. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for an aged.
That's a lot for him to ask for to get traded. Well, okay.
I mean,
I'll trade for crumbs.
I mean, you have to understand something. This dude, like I said, man, this dude has been crying his way off of teams
his entire career.
Enough is enough.
He's making it bad for other players.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
So, me personally, he can stay at home. I mean, I like what I saw last night with what they had without him.
Yeah.
Even though it was in a loss.
But it was a hard fought effort to come back. Because if Damian didn't make that free throw, that would have been entire game going to overtime.
So, I like what I saw out of Kelly Oubre Jr.
Tobias.
27 points first game with the Sixers. I mean, Maxey had 31.
Kelly Oubre is Tobias's replacement.
Yeah.
Because y'all not gonna resign him, especially not after this big deal y'all gave
Who
him.
was on that fantasy
Well,
team?
we all know what it was. That was
More, yeah,
Jimmy
Daryl.
Butler's
That was
money.
it. Yeah, that was his buddy.
Jimmy
That was
Butler's money.
Yeah.
This my take though. If them boys would have never got rid of Jimmy Butler, y'all boys would have been champions.
He would have had a winning culture there. But the thing
Yeah.
is Jimmy is not okay with being a Robin.
No. Mm-mm.
He don't want to be Robin. He wants to be Batman, and he's definitely not gonna have a Batman and a Superman on the same team either. That's gonna always be his. I don't want to say his downfall.
Superman.
Yeah, like he's gonna have to accept an Aquaman or somebody like a second tier. Like a second tier.
Yeah.
Like, because he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win with the way Miami is currently constructed right now. It's not gonna happen.
Aquaman because he's by the water. So I mean.
Well, and I say Aquaman just because Aquaman's a superhero. He had his own show. He has his own movie, but he's not who you think of when you think of the Justice League.
Nope.
He's a second tier superhero. That's what Jimmy needs. Jimmy needs a second tier hero. Like it's not Bam Adebayo. Like no offense, he's a good third option.
Or Kyle Lowry.
It's definitely not
Kyle Lowry.
It's definitely not thick Lowry.
It ain't seasoned salt.
Bro, just because he got Kyle Lowry is nowhere near anybody that needs.
He's nowhere near Toronto Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, those days are gone. Those days
are long gone. Jimmy needs an Aquaman or a Flash.
He needed Dame
or a Hawkeye. He needs somebody like that who they're not gonna come in and take the shine, but he needs somebody who can come in and help him finish down the stretch.
Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
So Zach LaVine's another volume shooter. Jimmy needs to play with somebody who's going to be efficient, but also is going to help him play defense. That's the issue.
But it's hard to get. It's hard to get shooters because everybody's keeping them locked. Because they know, because the NBA has gone so much to the 3-and-D game that you have to keep efficient shooters. So I mean, if I get a volume shooter, I mean that's better than the Lakers. I mean,
if he would have had if Jimmy could get an M prime before the Achilles tear, Klay Thompson, that would have been. That's all he needs. That's all he needed. He could play with a Steph. He could play with who?
You know how Mike Miller for the Heat when he came through and he was.
So I think he has that in Tyler Hero already. Like Tyler Hero's his Mike Miller, his what's my man's name in Atlanta? Kyle Korver. He's that guy for them. He's missing a Pau Gasol. A guy that can come in and take over when he can't, like, because Jimmy's one of those guys, he gonna keep shooting. Like it's crazy because he didn't start out like that, but now he's like, I'm shooting.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm thinking who can really feel that.
That's the thing. There really ain't that many free agents out there like that now, or guys that are tradable now for that.
I think they were trying to go for Porzingis, if I'm not mistaken.
So we as fans fell into the trap of Porzingis. I remember that New York before the injury.
The pony, the unicorn.
In New York before the injuries, that looked like a superstar waiting to happen.
It was like
and then he got hurt, and it was like Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward was an all-star. He was a fringe all-star.
After the injury, it was a wrap.
That's why I give so much praise.
Gordon Hayward, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That was the worst Bruce leg injury I've seen. Besides Paul George.
I was about to say that's why I give praise to Paul George every time I see him play now, because to come back from the injury he came back from.
And it took him a little bit to get back in his groove because
it took him a little bit. And I mean, he was a coward and went and played with Kawhi. He was a coward for that.
Yeah.
But Paul George
came home to the Lakers.
Paul George broke his leg all to pieces.
Yeah, all the pieces, and he came back, and it was like, wow. So salute to him, but he should have came home and came to LA. But I understand nobody wants to. Realistically, I wouldn't go play with LeBron either. Not being a hater. So, but when you win, it's LeBron. When you lose, it's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
So I mean, what would you do next? Because I know Kendrick.
In terms of who, for who?
Kendrick Perkins made a comment about something about trying to trade for James Harden. I wouldn't even.
I would not.
Kendrick Perkins made that thing. I'm like, no, because you already lack defense. Why would I put a non-defensive player in the game? Look, what? We just gonna shoot?
I'm still upset we missed out. I'm still upset we missed out on a Buddy Hield. That was definitely that was wrong. I hate we missed out on that. I hate that we missed out on But that's the thing. I don't really, and I'm gonna say I don't think we missed out on anybody because Rob has a plan every time like that. Because there's the only reason we made it to the Western Conference Finals last year is because Rob pulled off the amount of trades and retooled the roster. But people also have to realize this season, this is the first time we've had only 2 players over 30 in like 30 years. So
the AD stuff is unacceptable. I don't.
It's unacceptable. You can't go ghost. You can't go ghost in the whole second half. But he did his thing last night. He dropped a 30 bomb last night.
Hey, Austin Reeves. Hey, Austin Reeves, I think is a better choice than Alex.
Austin Reeves got to get back to earning his contract he just got though, because that first night he disappeared.
True.
But that was just game 2. He does well in even number games, and
he does well in even number games. I don't understand it.
But we gotta watch out, man, because them little plastic paper legs, man. As soon as
he'll be back to Anthony Day Davis.
Look, Anthony go up like this, right? Anthony sit there.
Ankle broke.
Yeah, done.
See? What I say?
And then he misses 38 games. And you just like, how?
Like, why? Like
paper mache. That's paper mache.
Look, it's crazy because I know everybody be looking at their TVs when he go down. They be like,
here we go. Here we go.
Look, there goes my fantasy.
And it's crazy because when he takes a hit, I get nervous. I just be like, please don't go.
When he get pushed out of bounds. Oh,
yep.
Or LeBron get poked in the eye. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Man.
Look,
Yeah, that was terrible.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That other one, I think it was preseason when he got hit in the eye real bad. They went up and said,
yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have probably had to.
I would have had to throw hands. I'd have thrown hands.
I'd have had to rock you. But do you think that LeBron is going to make it for Bryce and Bronny?
No.
I don't think Bronny. So. I don't think Bryce. It may be.
I don't know how far they are away from each other, but no.
Bronny is freshman in college, and but he's not going to probably play until mid next year because of the little heart condition, the heart joint that he just had on the episode.
Okay. What about the other one, Bryce?
Bryce is raw. I think Bryce is the one.
Bryce is the one. So he's the LaMelo, and
he's the LaMelo.
How far away are they from the NBA?
Bryce is a year. Bryce is a year.
No.
Okay.
No.
So LeBron can make it to Bryce. He can't make it both.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Bryce is a year. Bryce starts college. Bryce is gonna play college this year, right? He's not redshirting. Like this coming up.
Bronny. You talk about Bronny.
I'm sorry, Bronny. I'm sorry, Bronny. Bryce is in 10th grade.
Yeah, but he just switched school. He's not at Sierra Canyon no more.
He's not at Sierra no more.
He's at Notre Dame.
LeBron's not making both of them. He ain't making.
Nah. Look, I don't care what that Beast commercial said. He definitely ain't making both of them.
No,
he'll
had to make both of them.
LeBron James Jr. He'll make that one, but the other one, I'm sorry, like you'll play with your brother.
So
that's it.
Yeah.
So I think Bryce has the complete package because he can work the floor, but Bronny worked into his because Bronny's going to have more of the weight on his shoulders because guess what? He's a junior.
Exactly. LeBron James Jr.
I don't think he can get a junior on his back. I hope not.
We're gonna see. What's y'all way too early NBA Finals prediction?
The Bucks
and
Celtics.
Wait, nigga. Bucks and who, Ron?
Bucks and Phoenix. That's too early.
Okay, that's not a bad.
I see the Nuggets. I see the Nuggets possibly going back to back, dog.
Who you got? 2-11.
Celtics and the Nuggets.
Okay. Black, who you got?
Let me get one of them shirts.
I'll have to go Bucks and Nuggets.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said, I thought you meant like who in the Western Conference, in the Eastern Conference, or is it like way too early to decide if they're going? I'm sorry. My pick for like an actual matchup for the NBA Finals would be the Bucks and the Nuggets.
Bucks and Nuggets, yeah. I'm gonna go Bucks and Nuggets. I think Dame is finally
and the Nuggets.
I think Dame is finally. I think Dame is finally the complementary piece now that Giannis needs to go on a run.
Like pick and roll.
I think they might rock off two together. Because that's been the thing. That's been the thing that Giannis has been missing. Chris Middleton is a great third option. He's not a Robin. He's a great Aquaman or Static Shock type guy where you have interest, but he's not the headliner.
Right.
and he doesn't close games towards the end. Giannis can, but they load the box on him at the end, and he's still not a shooter. Now you can't afford to with Logo Lillard out there. You can't. I mean, my man dropped a 39 piece.
Ooh,
my man, like it's crazy because now
shooting.
At the end of the game, you can't double team Lopez because he's still a threat from three. You can't double team Middleton because he's a threat from three. You can't double team Dame because that's going to leave Giannis. And you could try and triple team Giannis, but then that leaves Middleton or Dame open on the wing. Like
nobody talks about that though. Like Brook Lopez has extended his career
his career
tremendously. Like he is one of the like his brother. Was it
Robin?
Robin is Robin still playing?
If I'm not mistaken, they're together now. I think Robin went to the Bucks.
Oh, well, that's the case. I'm like, bro, you got two brothers that's really playing. Honestly, shoot, if it was down to come do it and Brook,
Robin went to the Bucks with his brother. So I'm beyond now. You got a twin tower set. You still got Bobby Portis. You still got a 3-and-D Bobby Portis.
Oh, yeah.
Losing Grayson Allen hurt a little bit on the bench.
Yeah.
You never want to lose a guy like that who can knock off the way he was last year. But hey, it happens. Sometimes you got to sacrifice for the greater good. But
what about Drew Holiday?
Losing Drew is gonna hurt. Losing Drew hurts in crunch time.
Yeah,
because Drew defends the team's best player in crunch time. So that's going to be reliance upon Giannis now to shut down the perimeter. And you're gonna have to utilize Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez to shut down the interior, and that's gonna be a problem because
Bobby was crazy last season.
Oh yeah.
He pulled out last season because he was on my team for fantasy last season. Boy, hey, Bobby was coming through faithfully every night he played. What's up? Well, every other.
Who are y'all potential spoilers though? Like I have the Kings spoiling somebody's playoff run. I don't know who, but Sacramento can spoil somebody's. I think Boston can spoil somebody's. And
Milwaukee is spoiling mine.
And Miami, of course. Miami, of course, can spoil somebody's.
Man,
I think the Miami one,
mm-hmm.
I don't think so because they did lose some key pieces.
They lost Strauss and they lost Gabe Vincent, which hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And they still stuck with Kyle Lowry somehow. Don't understand it, but hey.
Yeah.
I think Detroit, they're not ready yet.
Yeah.
But once they get into their groove and Cade can get healthy and play in the system with Jaden Ivey and them young pieces, they're all right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Pelicans are the biggest mystery probably in the league.
They are.
Because a healthy Zion and a healthy Ingram is scary.
Yeah, you got CJ down there.
What's the first
and you got CJ running the point. What T?
What's the first name of that Ingram you was talking about?
Brandon.
Oh, okay.
He used to play for the Lakers.
That Duke guy.
And they got CJ McCollum, you said?
They got CJ McCollum running the point.
Out of Portland?
Yeah. So they're scary if they stay healthy. That's the issue. Zion has not played a whole season yet. Brandon Ingram hasn't played I think he's only played one full season, and I think that full season might have only been like 79 games. I think so, but if they can stay healthy, they can upset one or two people.
I think Dallas might shake it up in the West because I know late season they kind of diminish, and it's like, and I know playoff time they kind of disappear, but they may if they keep it together this season and Luka kind of just stay on that hunger drive and they get in there. I think that may be a good one.
I'm sorry, Brandon Ingram's never played a full season. The most he's played is 62 games. No, I'm sorry, I was right. He played 79 games his rookie year. I'm sorry, I was right. But that's kind of scary. Having Luka and Kyrie on the floor at the same time at the end of games is I don't want to say it's questionable, but you saw last year who's taking the final shot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
they were trying to defer to each other, and it's like y'all got to get it together to say, hey. But I don't understand how you, as Luka, how you don't put that down and say, hey, listen, Kyrie, I know they brought you in because you have a championship pedigree. I know you have the experience, but this is my team, and when it comes down to the end, if we can make the play for you, cool. But I'm taking over.
Right.
Like no disrespect, and I definitely respect your your legacy and everything, but. This is my team. That's like Devin Booker. It's no longer Kevin Durant's team. That's Devin Booker's team.
Devin Booker.
That is Devin Booker's team. And DB got to put his foot down now, especially with Bradley Beal, who's another day-to-day guy. For the money that he's making, you got to kind of put your foot down, especially, like I said, for the money to make it. Some of these teams are paying way too much. Like Milwaukee right now, after signing Giannis to that extension, between Dame and Giannis, they're paying $150 million to them two people. Just them two people in one season.
And we got somebody on our team stealing money.
They got it.
Yeah. Of course they got it, but that hurts your bench.
Yeah.
That hurts your help.
PJ Tucker.
Mr. Corner 3.
He's stealing money. You're not even an asset. Like when Dennis Rodman was playing, at least you're giving me at least 18, 19 rebounds.
You know, he might have used 3 points.
At least about 9, 10 points. Bro don't score at all, and he only had like 6 rebounds. And he does this night in and night out. And I'm like, why do we even pick you up? Why do we pick you up?
Man, y'all
that's the roster spot, but that's also one of those things where a reliable 3-point shooter is a premium in today's league. Like if you can get one.
Yeah.
If you have a Malik Monk on your team or Lonnie Walker the fourth.
But let's be real, dog. What's the ratio of true, genuine 3-point shooters and 4 shooters? Because I remember, like I said, when we brought it up a while ago, Jabari Parker, the 4s and 5s are getting pushed to shoot 3s that they don't make. I mean, there are some 5s and 4s that can make them joins, but you got everybody taking 3s. Don't get me wrong. I understand the game the NBA is going to, but we have to really look at it. We're disseminating and diminishing the big men to be pushed to the bench and not to be in the game, not to be in basketball anymore. Everybody got to be a shooter. Everybody got to be Steph Curry. Everybody got to be Ray Allen. Everybody got to be Reggie Miller. Like, come on. We need some banging, big, meaty men slapping meat down in the post. Okay. So,
I mean, but the issue is we're in today's era where the math finally makes sense. 3 is more than 2. That's the issue.
But then you start, but then even though 3 is more than 2, when you're taking all these shots, your shot attempts are horrible. Your 3-point percentage is horrible. Your overall field goal percentage for the game is horrible. Then we're not in an efficient league anymore. That's the issue. They don't care about efficiency. But then points given up because nobody wants to defend. It's not a defending league anymore because everything you do is shit. If you touch a jersey, shit, you getting called for something.
We took the European approach.
We did.
That's the European way. You know what I mean? You got big man over there shooting 3s, 7'3", 7'4". I mean, look, we got somebody that's on the Spurs right now. That's what he does.
That's what he does.
That's why the game is so easy for Luka, man. Luka just I
saw Luka put up a 3 and banked it off the backboard.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's ridiculous. That boy got it. I don't like that, they're saying that he's the best of this generation already because we're not going to act like Ja Morant doesn't have the potential to be face of the league. I don't like that. But I understand with how I don't want
him to end up like OJ Mayo, bro.
God, I thought you said
hopefully this suspension did it. Hopefully. But like somebody said, they made a good point. It's T's fault. Like he's living vicariously through his son, so he's letting his son do all this other stuff that has no business being in basketball. But at the same time, the question was presented and it makes sense. How do you tell the head of the family no, basically?
I cut your allowance. And y'all look, don't be fooled. That man is getting an allowance. Come on now.
Let's be honest. That man is paying for everything.
Yeah.
He's paying for everybody houses, everybody cars, everybody bills. How do you tell that man no?
Yeah.
That's the sad part, and that's the sad reality we're facing on today's young superstars. Instead of young black superstars. Instead of families trying to teach them, hey, let's put this money towards the future generations. They want you to look back and take care of everybody behind you. I have no issue with taking care of mom and dad. But how many Caucasian superstars do you see when they get drafted? The first thing they say is, "I'm gonna buy my mama a house." You don't. You don't see them say that.
Yeah.
They're investing in business, and their parents already have businesses for them to invest in.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you see one of these young black kids get drafted, the first thing, I'm gonna buy my mama a house, and get my dad the car he wanted, maybe a boat.
I mean, but that's
okay. When you get that first rookie check and you only get $10 million after taxes, and you buy yourself a $2 million house, you got your mom's a $2 million house, you got your dad $1 million speedboat. Now you got $5 million left, and you still got to pay taxes on everything you did. You got to pay your agent. You got to do this. You got to do that. That rookie check is gone.
Shaquille O'Neal explained it perfectly, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That wasn't playing
perfectly, bro. You going out there and buy a new car? Hey, man, your accountant already calling you. Yeah, you done spent your check, cuz.
Now, what you mean? I had millions, yeah, but you hadn't paid taxes on this yet. You had to pay me. You had to pay my entire legal team. You had, and looking at Ja, I don't even want to know what his legal team bill is right now with all the stuff he done.
Definitely over a couple mil.
So now it's good for him. He signed for that. I think it was like what 192 or something. But he was eligible for
missed out.
He was eligible for 236.
Then he missed the All NBA. Because he missed games, he missed All NBA first team, second team, and all the incentive money. So
and that cut his incentive money.
And see so about some of these owners and some of these associations now, they are literally doing what they want with these contracts because they know they can. Because
they know you're gonna mess it up. They know you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah,
they waiting on. They pray you mess it up.
Because they save their money. Like we already know with the Players Association, it's gonna be more money, more money, more money. And I think Chuck did say it best, especially with the new, not sitting careers thing.
Love it.
It's like, to me, I would be hurt if Kobe was coming to Charlotte and Kobe chose to sit out. I'm sorry, Kobe chose to sit out, knowing like there's fans here that has spent their hard-earned money, saved their life savings for this. I understand injuries, like if it's something major. Sucks.
You ain't gonna spend that money.
My fiance took me to my first pro game 2 years ago. It was a surprise. I had no idea we were going, and they were in Charlotte. And Bron and AD both sat out that game but played the following game.
Wow.
You know how pissed we were? Yeah. Like,
wow.
And of course, Russell Westbrook sold the game and missed the game-winning three. Like, of course. I got all that on camera. Still to this day pissed off. But it's like, and she was like, babe, they're not playing. And I was like, no. She felt bad. She's like, I hate that. I was happy to have the experience, but we're at the arena in Charlotte catching hell from Hornets fans in Anthony Davis and LeBron James jerseys, and neither one of them playing.
That's why you gotta set rules in place, bro. Because at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, players definitely should have a piece of the pie. Players association should put things in places as far as things after their career, but it's up to the players if they want to do that. Financial literacy classes, and I know the league has adopted a lot of that, making sure they go through that, especially the rookies going through that, meet veterans. And then I think what also messed up the Players Association too was that whole scam, with Baby Davis and all them boys.
That
thing messed a lot of them up. I was like, see,
why is Draymond out? Is he hurt? Like he didn't play last week, and he didn't play this week. He didn't play last game either.
I don't know, bro. To be real with you.
And I'm sorry to be eating, but these sweet Southern heats is calling my name.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I'm about to go eat in a minute, dog. I got a smoking Mac calling my name.
You know what I'm saying?
No shit. But nah, seriously though, I'm glad they have it in place now that you're gonna miss out on these All NBA nominations and these Most Improved Player nominations that are incentive-based goals in your contract because you don't want to play. Like I'm
Leonard ain't played since he was in San Antonio.
Who?
Like Kawhi Leonard.
No, like seriously, bro, and that's the whole reason why you looking at it like
that has to be the whole reason.
Yeah, it's the whole reason.
Whatever. That's my that's my dad's favorite player is Kawhi Leonard because he was like the new hope in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe they had won that championship.
And then after that ankle twist when he came down on
and that was over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were gonna win. They were gonna beat Golden State.
Was it Zaza?
Yeah.
I think it was Zaza Pachulia.
Oh yeah.
They were gonna beat Golden State that year.
Understand that was the year that Golden State was playing all the teams that were hurt.
hurt
including
everybody.
the Cavaliers in the final.
Look, and that year, San Antonio, I think San Antonio was supposed to go.
They was gonna win it.
And
that was the year everybody was healthy. Kawhi was at all-star
Yes.
superstar level. Yeah.
And then that injury happened, and that's when we saw the downward spiral and decline of the Spurs.
Yeah, that's true.
Self-high.
And Kawhi he got traded to Siberia. And
That's ridiculous, bro. Like, I mean,
wait. So the Ngannou and Fury fight is tomorrow?
Yep, at 2:00.
That's gonna be crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
UFC 5 dropped too. Make sure y'all go check that out if y'all, like UFC games and what.
Really?
Yeah, hey, pretty straight.
I'm gonna hold off on it until Black Friday.
They took Brock Lesnar out though.
Of course they did. They had a Muhammad Ali though. I'm like, okay,
What?
fine. I mean, I make my character a boxer every year, but I don't want to actually fight in the UFC with a professional boxer. Like, exactly, sleep. Like,
I need a fight.
Yeah.
I need a Def Jam fight from New York. Like, something. I need like some. We need to bring.
I have that in the room actually.
Star Fox. We need. Hey, I saw a video, dog. I ain't gonna lie. NBA Live 05 probably had one of the best dunk contests.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
Bruh, like it don't compare like the game, like the dunk contest in these games now. I'm like, bro, you got to do way too much. It's like a Tar Hero dunking. I'm like, I ain't got to. Yeah, bro, you got to push the dunk down and flip it. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's too much. I miss Live 05.
Yeah,
To throw it off the jumbotron, front handspring, catch it, double through the legs, 50.
Hey, NBA Street Ball.
Street Volume 2, legendary.
Legendary. Volume 1 and Volume 2, but Volume 2 was definitely the
I actually just got NBA Ballers. I'm gonna run it back.
I really wasn't. It was all right, but I wasn't really big an NBA Ballers fan. I was like, it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't played it in forever.
Yeah, I actually watched a video on. I think Jordan, he did a video of like all the NBA games. And
what up, Big Rob?
He did a video of all the NBA games, like him going through, especially with Kobe. I think he went through all the NBA games, played as Kobe on the part one-on-ones, and I think he started with Live and NBA. I was like, yeah, we straight.
Okay.
2K24 now is,
yeah.
I'm never buying another. Y'all can hear.
I'm never buying another 2K.
This was the last. Now I'm being for real this time. This was the. This was.
I'm being for real this time.
Look, no, for real.
No, it was because it was Kobe, babe. That's it. This was the Kobe year. That's the only reason. I'm not doing it no more. I refuse. I'm not doing it no more. But I'm gonna put in
more money, baby.
I'm gonna put in 17, 18 seasons with this My Player guy because I'm not buying another one.
Yeah, that's right.
It's done.
Right, buddy. Look, you're done. You're done.
I said, just want to say, since y'all on the topic of sport games, I'm cooking on 2K now. Cooking.
Hey, 2K is 2K.
2K. So 2K this year is decent. I don't play Park. I don't play Rec. So I'm just my career or my team. I don't because I don't like playing with randoms because they don't listen. There's a lot of fun. The lack of fundamentals in video games is ridiculous.
All right, bro. So let's do this because I've been trying to run with you. Let's go to the Rec and we run Rec.
Okay.
We can run Rec. I've been trying to play with people that I know because I know we can fundamentally.
Because we can actually communicate.
Right. I don't be
guys don't know how to head screens. Guys don't know when to drop. Like it's ridiculous.
Ball hogging, being at the top of the key, spamming the damn heads.
The animation, the dribble. Yeah, dribble guides. We call those dribble guides, and it's just at this point, it's just there's really no reason for it.
Honestly, it's just,
bro. Y'all ever long? All right. Hey, look, we gonna see. We gonna run up a BTB Rec join one day and see what happens.
Good.
I might have to make my. I made a shooting guard build that was
my PG. I got my PG.
My center is goated. You live vicariously. We'll stream it so you can watch it. We'll stream it on. I'll stream it on Twitch. I'll stream it on Twitch. On Twitch on the at Beyond the Bell podcast on Twitch. We'll run that up. And did you just wipe your shirt? Did you just wipe your hands on your shirt?
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me right now.
Jesus. Do you have now?
I am
WCW.
yeah.
Everybody's spinning.
That thing spinning. That thing spinning. I'm riding spinners. I put the pedal to the metal, then I.
Yeah, man.
Like this is beyond the bell. I'm beyond the cane.
It's Mr. I said, yeah, man. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop.
Stop.
Hey.
Did DeRoe ever come up with another song?
Bro, I don't think so, bro. To be real with you, I don't know.
So I have a special place in my heart for Ice Cream Paint Job because that was the first time I heard a rap song in Basic. The whole time we were there, one of my petty officers forgot to put his phone on silent while we were working out, and we were doing the arm circles, and his phone rung, and we was in there, hey, and that was the first time I had heard rap music in like 6 weeks. So I have like. I forgot what music sounded like, so then they started incorporating music with our in-house PTs. So it was like, oh, this is nice. What was the joint with Rick Ross and was it The Dream? The All I Want Is You joint. We heard that's a bop. That's a bop.
Bruh, listen.
All I want is you.
I need a good Rick Ross album here soon. I don't need that Wingstop.
So I'm waiting on
Will Smith.
Yes.
Will Smith.
Wired to the T and Walk That Walk. Never heard of them. The Flex remix. Mr. Hit That Ho. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no idea that Duro had music. I just always thought it was Ice Cream Paint Job, and then he just chilled.
Hey, y'all. Hey, what? Boy?
Trunk Bang. Jesus. Speaking of that, there's a song that made my trunk bang that I gotta give a special shout out to Jibs. That not chain hang low, but the King Kong, that beat was stupid.
Hey, bro, you know what? One of my all-time favorite, like probably in the top 50 songs I love.
I don't want to know because I feel like you about to say something wrong.
Busta Rhymes in the Ghetto.
Oh yeah. Talking about ghetto life with Rick James on it. Yes, sir.
Oh,
In the ghetto.
Look, hey, that's my joint right there, son. Hey,
King Kong and Chameleonaire smoked it. He did. Shout out to Chameleonaire, my man. So did y'all know how he finessed Universal out of his deal?
No.
yes.
Oh, I heard about it.
So for Mr. 211, he wanted to leave his deal. Like he just was like, all right, I don't want to be here no more. Y'all just kind of doing me dirty. And they was like, we're not going to release you from your contract. We'll hold you. So he audited his books. He audited like the entire record company's books and found out that there was $600,000 missing that they didn't pay him. So he was like, well, I'm presenting y'all to this, run me my bag. And they were like, nah, but whatever, but okay. So he said, well, how about this then? If y'all don't pay me and let me out of my deal, I'm going to go through and tell every artist on y'all label they need to audit their books so they can find out the money that they missing. And they cut his contract up that day and was like, all right, here's your money, bye.
He said, man.
Yeah, he used Jay-Z's auditor, which, of course, so that's why, but that's the thing people don't realize, looking back at it, that Chameleonaire don't have to do nothing for the rest of his life. He took that money and went to Silicon Valley and ran up his bag, and that's why you never really heard Chameleonaire verses anymore.
Ain't mad at him.
Busta Rhymes with Kendrick, Look Over Your Shoulder, and I haven't heard that one. I'm gonna have to turn that after we finish this. Yeah, you missed the conversations earlier, Rob. We were talking about
That's right. What up, Rob?
classic albums. You know how fans like to use that word a little loosely. Like Drake has one classic album. J. Cole, in my opinion, has only two classic albums.
Smith has a classic album, Born and Raised, came out in 2002.
Yeah, Kendrick. So it's wild.
You skip
Kendrick
over
has
this,
two,
like
but
I
I'm not a-
said.
I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna keep talking over it because no. Well, you know what? Will might have. I gotta go back. Will might have two classics.
Will does not have a classic album. He has.
You ain't old enough to know, Sherrod.
I am old enough to know that you have singles. Thank you very much.
How old are you? You still in your 20s.
He got loud.
No, first of all, the Men in Black album does not even count.
That's a soundtrack. That's not an album.
Oh, well, I don't know. You be acting
So
like
a soundtrack is an album though. It's an album.
So shut your mouth.
It don't count as a Will Smith album.
Obviously, it do.
So you know what? I would have agreed with you if Jay-Z didn't produce the American Gangster album, his album as the actual soundtrack for American Gangster, but it was Jay-Z's album.
Yeah.
So
Black.
Will doesn't have. Hey, Black.
Oh, there she go. There she go.
Oh, here we go.
You know what?
Here we go.
Talk to it.
You know what? No. I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna be an adult today.
He tired. That's what it is.
I love you too.
Men in Black.
Men
Men in Black wasn't Will Smith's, no. But there have been artists. So let me see.
Born to Reign. I'm talking about Big Willie Style. I'm talking about
I will give you Big Willie Style. Big Willie Style is a classic album. I will give you Big Willie
I'm
Style.
talking about Millennium. Y'all remember Will 2K?
I remember Millennium, but I refuse. I remember Millennium, but I refuse to give you that was it. Because Big Willie Style was Getting Jiggy with It, and
it looks like you know a whole lot about Will Smith's albums.
Getting Jiggy with It, Miami. Just the two. Okay, and Men in Black was on that album. Okay, I'm gonna give you Big Willie Style. Big Willie Style is a classic album.
Just Two of Us is definitely,
that's a classic joint.
Definitely a classic because
that's a classic. Millennium had Never mind. Nope.
It had Wild Wild West on there.
It had Wild Wild West on it. I refuse to say that Will has two classic albums. No one has listened to anything about Will Smith since Big Willie Style. I'm gonna disagree. Because when he came out with Switch, I was everywhere.
Switch did have everybody in a chokehold though.
He did. Switch had everybody in a chokehold. We all love hip hop. Happy birthday to hip hop! 50th year anniversary. Hip hop.
Won the first ever rap.
Big 5
Your ass went to Miami. That was Will Smith right there. That was.
I was at the mall.
Will 2K and Freaking. Okay, what's on Born to Reign?
Born to Reign had 1,000 Kisses. Born to Reign had Block Party. Born to Reign. It only
went gold. So we're not gonna give it that.
Okay. So let me say this then.
Black Suits coming. Nod your head. Yeah, I'm not.
No. Let me say this. Born to Reign was.
Wait. Hold on, T. I loved Headsprung.
I love Headsprung. Gotta get your
Thou shalt not besmirch the great track of Headsprung.
Club was lit.
They call me Big Ellie. Big Selly. Big what? That was a bop.
Hey,
Headsprung was a bop.
We about to get copyrighted on here because bro, we was out here high school.
Excuse me. Headsprung had went off, especially because at the time I was in the teen clubs too. Oh man, shoot! I guess what you talking about? Well, ride on out then, because Headsprung was a bop.
This will be the last thing before we go. All right, so
my dad loves Headsprung to this day. I just want to say that.
Lord of mercy, if the broad is thirsty, I have my man reimburse me the part that hurts me when they try to jerk me, but I can never let you work me. Let me get up out of here, boy.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Trigger. What you got for that?
God,
Boo, get that out of here. Boo.
Oh. Unpredictable by Jamie Foxx.
Oh, I already have my answer.
Go ahead, give it to me.
What's your
I'm gonna go. Hold on, wait. First off, we're gonna do that.
The wrong person.
Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna make sure. There we go. I'm gonna say this, and I took them out because I'm about to hit y'all with a Carlito cannon shot real quick. First of all, this conversation is disrespectful, and I don't mean that in terms that the Jamie Foxx album Unpredictable was not a classic album. That is a classic album. Jamie dropped a jewel when he dropped that, but the unmitigated gall, the audacity to compare any R&B album to Confessions is absolute blasphemy. You know why? I'm going to break it down for all my sports fanatics. This is why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. When you talk basketball, when you talk baseball, when you talk football, when you talk boxing, when you talk bobsledding, it doesn't matter. When you're at the top of your sport, they call you the Michael Jordan of that sport. Wayne Gretzky is the Michael Jordan of hockey. Muhammad Ali is the Michael Jordan of baseball. I'm sorry. Boxing. I'm gonna say Hank Aaron just because I look at it in the time of, you know, non-steroids and what he did. Hank Aaron / Ken Griffey. There's a debate for baseball, but we'll say Mariano Rivera is the greatest closing pitcher of baseball, and that's Michael Jordan. I'm gonna say it like this: Confessions is the Michael Jordan of R&B albums. When you talk Chris Brown, when you talk Trey Songz, when you talk Tyrese, the question is, what is their Confessions album? That's the answer right there. That gives you what you need. They don't have one.
I'll say the Chris Brown for another day.
It don't.
No.
He ain't got one. Chris Brown's first album is phenomenal. That album has so many hits.
Classic freaking album.
That album has so many hits on it that you forget how many hits on it. But it's not Confessions. To this day.
You said his classic album. That's his.
No, I didn't say his classic album. I said his Confessions album. What is his? He don't have one. No other R&B superstar has a Confessions album. Not Tyrese, not Tank, not Joe, not Case.
But that's different.
Not John B.
They're not on the stratosphere as Usher though.
Did you say Johnny?
John B. Not Jaheim, not Genuine, not D'Angelo. Nobody has a Confessions album.
Actually, there is one person.
Who?
God.
Yeah, look, chill.
Like the Lord?
Oh, chill, look. Ricky! Let's see. I won't lie. People that say Babe Ruth is the greatest of all time make me laugh. We can't name 5 people from that era. No, for real. But you know what, though? We can't do the plumber. We have to stop the plumber conversation.
Only know 3.
We got to stop the plumber conversation because that's like saying Michael Jordan really only played against plumbers and stuff, which he did, but they were some hard-nosed players, though.
Whatever. Bill Lambier
was going to knock you on
knock you on your behind.
Hey.
No, seriously, like I'm not even an Usher fan.
So
I like his music, but I'm not a fan of the whole Usher appeal. But
so was Usher's Confessions filled with confessions of herpes?
Yeah, absolutely. But that's like Michael Jackson. That's like when they say what nobody has a Thriller. Nobody else has a Thriller.
Michael Jackson. Look, I don't care what
Brad Paisley has a Thriller, but it's a different set.
Drake cannot touch I don't care what it says in the Breaking the Record, bro. No.
So that's the thing. That's like, okay, but that's like this though. That's like with Roman breaking Bruno's record. Roman's not doing what Bruno was doing when Bruno was doing it though. Yeah. The era conversations are always the hard conversations to have because we live in a what have you done for me lately generation.
Yep.
We can't say Roman is better than Bruno in all aspects because Bruno was selling out the Garden weekly with no television, no promo, no nothing.
Michael Jackson was making old women and grown men
and young men and young men pass out just standing there with the
look. That man was like, look, as soon as he moved,
they'd be like that.
Man, out of here.
Yes, with the herp derp. Look, with the herp derp.
Yeah. Little bump on his lip, little bumpy.
And they were literally plumbers. Yes, they were, but they were some hard-nosed plumbers.
Hey, I'm telling you.
You know what? I would agree with that. The only reason I disagree with it and doing it in that fashion then though is because my granddad went to a show my granddad was from South Carolina. There was no promo. He just knew Bruno by name, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go see Bruno."
Bruno's big.
Bruno was the Jordan of that era. Before, but Jordan hadn't played yet, but he was the Jordan of that era. Bruno was the guy. Like when we talk about who the guy is, it was Bruno. Yeah. That's why he got an 8-year run. I remember when they were talking about Larry Zbyszko, you know, doing what he did and turning on him, and then they were also talking about come on, historian, give me the other name, give me the other guy, the Bob Backlund runs and all that. They were all getting compared to the Bruno runs. Hogan never touched what Bruno did because most of Hogan's runs during the 80s, especially that second WWF title run, the long one, were filled with DQ finishes at house shows or random tag team matches. Like a random tag team match on a Wednesday night, and he might only get in the ring for 2 or 3 minutes. So of course he was not going to lose the world title in that fashion. So a lot of that but like I said, it's an era-based conversation.
Yeah, because I don't think the world will ever choose like us as a world would never choose like a LeBron being the GOAT of basketball.
Never. Over Michael.
It's rough, bro. It's
and you know what? It's actually at this point, it's always been futile to try and say who was the greatest basketball player of all time because Kareem was the best high school and college basketball player of all time. Period. Never lost. He lost one time from 10th grade. He lost one time from 10th grade to the time he got drafted.
Wow.
Now, you know, like think about what I just said. And he wasn't a one and done in college. He lost one game from 10th grade to the time he got drafted to the Bucks.
Crazy, bro.
That's the greatest. And it's wild because in NBA lore, you know, his unbreakable record just got broken. But you know, you also look at it.
He was pissed.
You know, he was mad.
Man,
the way he handled LeBron that ball, bro.
Because you know they got heat. Hey, look, and he went to go shake his hand. He's like, yeah,
whatever.
He's like,
he was so mad about it, and it's wild because that's exactly what was a spit shake. But it's crazy because if you look at the eras, you know, we start having the conversation early. Because I had a young cat try and get with me, and try to tell me that Steph was a better point. He was a better overall and had a better career than Magic.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I had to. I had to get him right. I had to get him right because he's young. Like if I'm not mistaken, my man's was like.
That man.
If I'm not mistaken, my man's was like 20.
Oh, he didn't see the
He didn't see the
Man.
So, and then it was like, oh well, because he brought up a podcast that somebody said it on, and let me see who was it that said it. Is Magic Johnson won his era and won his championships with the GOAT of his era. Steph Curry won his championships against the GOAT of his era. Okay, that's cute to say until you realize that Magic won Finals MVP, the Finals as a rookie, and in the deciding game played center and every other position. Finished that game with 42, 15, and 7.
He did.
And bro,
Steph has only played one more season than Magic, and Magic leads him in every statistical category outside of points. Magic has 5 more All-NBA first team appearances, and that was when they actually chose them by position, not just we're going to take 2 guards no matter what position, 2 forwards and a big man. Yeah. That was actually they chose them by point guard.
Hey, Magic, one of my favorite.
He was like, but Curry won back-to-back MVP. Magic won back-to-back. Magic won back-to-back league MVPs in '89 and '90 after winning it in '97. He won 3 in a span of 4 years.
No, like at the end of the day, nobody's going to argue that Steph isn't the greatest shooter of all time. But
no, I have no issue with that conversation. But Magic had more accolades with Kareem when they played together than Kareem did. Look. Kareem doesn't finish with 5 rings without Magic. I'm sorry, with 6 without Magic. Yeah. This is why stats are subjective. What's important? The GOAT conversation will always be subjective because what's important to you?
Yeah.
Is it accolades? Is it longevity?
Is it singles? Is it team?
Is it singles? Because you have to take rings out of the conversation if we're talking single accolades. The rings don't matter. They matter. Now, to me, championships matter.
Shout out Robert Horry.
Mr. 7.
If that's the case, Robert should be up there.
If championships are all that matters, Robert should at least be number 3, but he's not.
Because Bill Russell is.
Bill got 11.
Bill got 11. Michael
Bill
got
won, right?
no, really?
Bill got 11. You said what? You said what, Trey?
I said, is Bill number 1 and he's number 2?
Number 1. Oh, you talking about in terms of rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill's number 1, but he has his as a player and a player coach. Phil Jackson has 11 as a player. Phil won 2 as a player. He won 2 with the Knicks. I'm sorry, he won 1 with the Knicks. And the rest of them was, he was a Knick. He won 1 with the Knicks, and then he won 10 as a coach.
Hey, the answer is right there. Simple.
If it's dominance plus statistics, it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, if it's just dominance, that's a complete different story on its own.
Look, maybe we got to talk about this man. Look, the thing alone, this man left, came back, and rocked everybody's freaking socks and got back to the finals after playing freaking baseball.
Nobody won a ring on Mike's watch. When Houston went, now I will say this: I do think Houston still wins at least one of those if Mike never retires, because Hakeem was just too. He was just too much. He was the nightmare then. That nigga was he was just too much for the Bulls.
American nightmare.
But Michael still wins one of those, I think. But you look at in that era, nobody won one on Mike's watch when Mike was. But they also don't talk about them first 5 years in the league either. They love to just talk about and act like
early exits.
They love to only act like Michael Jordan started playing in 1990. No,
taking them early exits.
Mike was definitely taking them early exits. Yeah, he was having some phenomenal games, but them exits was very quick.
Them exits was exiting. Exits was exiting.
Look, lost some good games. Lost some pretty good games. You know who I wish would have won it together?
Anthony Hardaway.
You know what? I'll give you that. I wish Shaq would have won that year with Penny. I do wish that.
Yeah, before all the confusion and the nonsense came, and then I wish the mailman and Mr. Stockton.
I don't. Not that pedophile. I don't.
Dang.
No. I'll say it on air. I don't care. My man got a 14-year-old pregnant while you was in the league, and then abandoned them and the baby. I have nothing good to say about Karl Malone. I don't care. I'm gonna say it.
Brandon Roy. That's it.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say, and nobody talks about this, but Michael Jordan shot, and I'm gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna give you the first 4 years in the league from 3. Now, at the time, the game is different, but Michael Jordan shot 17%, 16%, 18%, and 13% from 3 his first 4 years in the league. Nobody talks about those
numbers.
That ball was
bricklayer. Stop it! Like, why are you
bricklayer? He was a bricklayer.
Mike didn't start making 30%. Mike didn't start making 30% of his threes until 1989, 1990. That's almost 6. That's 6 years of shooting that you just was. And nobody's ever called Mike a great 3-point shooter, but
the Markel.
Oh, Jesus. Jeez.
It's crazy.
But it's all of it's subjective. That's just like with us. Roman's going down as the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Roman. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I'm way past how many I should have had.
No, you know who the GOAT is?
I'm finna be like
Kellogg's for making Rice Krispie treats.
No, Swecker. These things are smacking right now.
No, I'm finna be like Jarita. Shout out Jarita.
Shout out Rita. Nah, big facts. I'm right there with you. We're gonna end it on one conversation, and this is
hey, bro.
It's a bitter subject.
We said
it's a bitter subject for me.
Album thing, but you know how black people is.
You know how black people get. No, we're gonna end it on this. This is a bitter subject for me. We're gonna do a what if scenario.
Oh.
If Doc Rivers if with hindsight being 2020, if Doc Rivers realizes what he could have had in Orlando and does not deny Tim Duncan's wife entry on the team, and you could have had Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, and Tim Duncan on the Magic in 1999 going forward, I'm going to be honest. Shaq and Kobe might not win that back-to-back-to-back. They might lose one of those.
History as we know would have been rewritten.
That would that would have been that generation's Golden State versus Cleveland because nobody's beaten either one of them teams in the conference finals.
And
So
if
wait a minute.
Tracy stayed healthy,
Yep.
Yeah.
boy.
What's up, Two? What's up, Two?
Give me some backstory on that.
So-
life back there.
So Tim Duncan was gonna leave the Spurs after that lockout season.
Sure was.
He was gonna leave. He was a free agent. He was eligible to go anywhere he
That was
wanted.
after his rookie.
Yeah, his second season.
Okay.
He wanted to go to Orlando when Doc Rivers was running the team. He wanted to go to Orlando with Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill.
Yeah.
And he had one request. Hey, Doc, can my wife ride on the team plane with us? And Doc Rivers said no. And he re-signed with the Spurs, and history was written.
I'm gonna tell my dad this.
Yeah.
Boy,
Because Tim
listen
Duncan
here.
is my dad's favorite player.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna see how much he know about it. He probably
Yes.
don't know much about it. I'm
Hey,
thinking
that
on his
is-
mind.
Tim on the Magic, boy, that would have changed the whole
Yes.
culture.
That
It
changes Greg Popovich's place in history.
Hey, ain't no rings, San Antonio.
Doc was the
What
coach.
happens? What happens with Tony Parker? What happens with Tony Parker and Manu?
Ginobili.
Where do they go?
Where does the general go?
So I think the general still retires. We talking about the admiral? I mean, I think
not
David
Admiral.
Robinson still retires.
Talking about the insurance company.
He still retires, but I think maybe he might go chase one because he only had one at that point. So he may go chase a second ring before he retires. I don't know where. Because at that time you would have had what?
The Lakers.
He got two behind Tim Duncan.
So he got one without Duncan, and then he got one with him.
My bad.
That's when Duncan.
So yeah, he had one. So I think he would have. I want to say he would have. I want to say he probably would have left and tried to ring chase one season, maybe. And then he goes wherever. Did he get both with Tim?
Yeah. No.
Okay, he got both
Yeah,
with
one
Tim.
without, one with.
Yeah, I thought he got one without and one with.
No, he got that first one when that was the strike season.
That was the lockout season. That was
Yeah.
when Tim was there.
So
So
they
Tim
got
was
that
there.
one. Then they got
Okay.
another. He got another one.
Okay, he got. So they got two. So yeah, no.
Yeah.
So he wins. He wins one. If Tim leaves and goes to Orlando, he probably leaves and goes somewhere else. He tries to pull a Scottie Pippen or something and go to a young up and coming team and try to give them what they.
Scotty ain't getting no rings with the
That
Rockets.
Trailblazer
So
squad.
does history? It's so if they beat the Lakers, and Scotty takes the Blazers to the finals, like does that change his conversation with Mike?
It
Because then
does.
he leads the
It
team
does.
to the
It
finals
does.
without Mike. That changes the Scottie
Tremendous.
Pippen conversation.
Because Scotty was
Tremendous.
trying to do it when he left, dog, and
He tried.
Tremendously.
Scotty
He
was.
would have won up.
So
he would
wait.
have won up MJ. He would have won up MJ.
If Scotty wins 7,
He would've
what
won
is
up.
that conversation now?
Better than Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because it's like,
Yeah,
well, does
why?
he transcend Jordan?
That's the question because
He
it come the conversation. Neither one of them won without the other.
Does Curry transcend LeBron if Curry passes LeBron?
Yes.
Because he's beat LeBron for 2 of them.
Get the hell out.
Because he beat LeBron for 2 of them, it's at least a conversation.
LeBron James.
It becomes if Curry gets one more ring, because he beat LeBron for 2 of them, it becomes a conversation. I'm not saying he's over LeBron. I'm just saying it's a conversation. That's like if Kobe wins 6, he's in the same conversation as Mike.
I'm about to say, I don't care what nobody say. Kobe, if Kobe passes LeBron, bro. Kobe passes LeBron. Hey,
I don't know why they were leaving Kobe out of that discussion.
I don't understand it either.
I feel disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. It's completely disrespectful
What?
that they leave Kobe out of the conversation. It's disrespectful every
I hate
time.
it, bro.
Yeah, whenever somebody lock in, what they say they got.
That
Mamba mentality.
They don't say they got that LeBron
Bro,
mentality.
Kobe,
Because that's not a thing.
Kobe
It's not.
dominated 8
That's
and
what I'm
24.
saying.
8 and
Mamba
24.
mentality is the wrestling equivalent to hulking up.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I like that.
I said Mamba mentality is the wrestling equivalent to hulking up.
What, calling people the N-word? Oh no, we don't do that.
No, hulking up.
So you gonna go there, but okay, that's
we
not
don't
what I
do
was
that.
trying to do, and you know that's not what I was.
That's what we're doing.
I've never done that to call somebody the N-word.
Well,
No, I haven't either.
hey, look,
You
you,
get what I was trying to
you
say.
see what D did? D had,
You know
hey,
what?
look, he was hulking up and got the spray paint and started spray painting the N-word on the van.
Oh,
That
man.
ended up to be NWO. It just made a great meme. I'm just saying.
Hey, we know what the N stood for.
New. Look, I shut him up. I don't get that often, but I shut him up.
So I don't hate it because once again it's subjective. I'll say this.
10 toes on it, brother.
I'll say this: the top conversations will always be fun to have with people
Right.
because you know when you start talking to aficionados of the game, everybody's gonna have a reason for why such and such is in there.
Mhm.
You know, like I feel like
Chris Gray.
if I feel like if your top 5 doesn't include Kareem, I don't want to have the conversation with you.
Yeah.
right.
Like me personally, but
That's
I can
true.
provide reasoning for that. I have people that don't have Kareem in their top 5. But if you don't have these 3 in your top 5, I don't have the conversation with you. If you don't have Kareem, Mike, and Magic in your top 5, I don't have that conversation with you.
Larry Bird, son.
Larry Bird is in my top 10. He's not in my top 5.
Yeah, he's not in my top 5.
No, I was just naming it. I'm drunk.
But it's hard for me to say Larry Bird's in my top 10 though. I'm not gonna say he's number 10.
Yeah, he's in I would say my top 20, but 10 is kind of
Yeah,
It's hard to have Larry Bird there because
Carlos Arroyo, right?
because that was Magic's era. That's Magic's era.
But I mean, so we putting Bill Russell in your top 10?
So and that's the thing.
Because
I have Bill Russell in my top 10 because he has 11 rings. Like at the end of the day, there's no other player with double-digit rings. None. Period. So in order to be in any top anything for me, you have to do something that nobody else has done.
But where's your order? Where does your order stem from? Because is it
Kareem is my GOAT because of what he did as a whole body from high school, college, and NBA. It depends on what conversations you're having. If you're having the best NBA player of all time, it's
Right.
different. If I'm talking all-time basketball, greatest high school player, greatest college player, and arguably top 3 all-time NBA player. That's a volume of body and a body of work that is undeniable to me.
Oh yeah, Wilt in my top 20 though, for sure.
Yeah, Wilson. I got Wilt in my top. So for this right here, when he says that Bill has 11 rings and then defense changed the way the game was played, that's also a reason why I have Wilt in my top 10 because Wilt changed how teams approach the game. Teams didn't worry about game planning for one person until Wilt Chamberlain hit the league. And then it was like, well, dang, if we can't stop him, we're not going to win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Teams figure, and of course, it was Bill Russell that had to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why Wilt only has one of them things, which is wild. Because, like, when you think about Wilt Chamberlain and you think about averaging 50 boards for a season, putting up 4,029 points in a single season, putting up 2,400 points your rookie season, that's hard to say, hey, look, that guy's not one of the best scorers of all time. One of the best. And a lot of people talk about Dennis Rodman being the best rebounder of all time.
Yeah,
Jerry West let him down a lot. A lot. Which is crazy because Jerry has more rings as an executive than he does as a player. That's sad.
Yeah, you know what else is sad? That Kobe's still not the NBA logo.
Still what?
That he's still not the NBA logo.
Who, Mike?
Kobe.
Nah, Kobe will never be the logo. It's Mike. It's got to be Mike.
Kobe, but Mike, look,
it's got to be the Air Jordan logo. It's got to be the Air Jordan logo.
But thing is, bro, listen, Jordan got brands everywhere. Look, Jordan, I don't even want it, bro. Jordan good. You can put Kobe.
Yeah, Jerry West is 1-9 as a player in the NBA Finals. Like, sir,
Damn.
You talk about LeBron, but 1-9, my guy.
That's nuts.
The logo,
That's literally nuts.
Not these nuts. That's nuts.
That's just nuts. Like, I can't believe that actually is a real thing. Like, wow. Okay, you 1 in 9. Like, you after like the third or fourth time, I probably would have retired.
Nah, I'm like this. I'm like, bro, what else? Like, they're beating me.
What else can I do?
Look, they're beating me on baseline, bro. I don't know what else to do, bro.
Look, Tyrese, what more do you want from me? Like, 1 in 9.
Look,
sheesh.
when I came down.
Y'all know that was my dad who in that video.
You know what? I actually believe that, bro.
Yeah,
I actually believe that. Jordan is synonymous with the growth of the NBA. There's no Kobe, no Bron, etc. without Jordan saving the league after Magic and Bird cut the power on again. That's real.
He said a blueprint.
Yeah.
That's real. Like, you know, Magic and Bird saved the league from going bankrupt, and then Mike took it into. So in terms of it, we'll look at it like this: Magic and Bird were Vincent J. McMahon, and Mike came in and was Vincent K. McMahon. Came in and gave us the WrestleMania and the superstars and the superstardom. But at the same time, Mike also was playing a lot of plumbers and a lot of just street ballers at the two. Other than John Starks in the 90s, who was Mike's biggest competition at the two?
Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars.
Yeah.
And Joe Dumars doesn't get put in nobody top 25.
Nope.
Like, the two position was the weakest it's ever been when Mike was in the league. He had an aged Clyde Drexler. Look, and I just said it, an aged Clyde Drexler, and he had Reggie, who, no disrespect to Reggie Miller. After the Malice in the Palace messed his opportunity up to get a ring.
Man, that was it.
My man said Mitch Richmond.
Look,
and we talking about that's late 80s, early 90s. We ain't even talking that mid 90s run. That mid 90s run, Ron Harper came to him.
I was gonna say Ron Harper too, but
no. Yeah, he was older than Clyde, but whose body had more wear and tear?
True.
You know, Clyde. By the time Mike reached his apex, Clyde was a shell of his former self. Yeah, the Malice screwed Reggie. That was the year Indiana possibly could have won the ring. They could have won it that year.
I just want to throw a drink on somebody.
I just saw that video. I think Steven Jackson was talking about that with Mike.
That sliding punch.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Because he came in. Jermaine O'Neal came in hot for that punch.
No, he was talking about all the smoke about how he was in the locker room and how the coach was like,
yeah.
I said, yeah, one of you motherfuckers punched me and busted his lip.
And I'd have been like, look, it probably was me.
Jermaine came back and
is we gonna get in trouble?
Yeah, look. Am I
I saw that clip.
Am I getting fined?
Look,
but
that did set the stipulations, bro. I don't think the league ain't never gonna be that physical ever again. Ever.
They should
never. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see another one.
Well, it should have been like that New York and Boston when Kevin Garnett came out of his mouth about
not even New York and Boston. You remember when New York and Denver had their little joint and Melo slapped over and ran like a little punk.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Punk. Yeah, punk.
Damn.
He was a punk.
That's
why
his wife gets screwed his ex-wife.
Jesus. Whoa. So Trigger, go ahead and let the people know where to find us.
Yes.
Exactly.
Hey man, y'all already know what to do. Like damn, you gonna let me get it out? Jesus, you gonna cut me off?
La, if you ever listen, I apologize for the light skin. That was
no. I was
no. Trigger, go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, Lala, I love you on Power and in BMF.
Let the people know where to find them.
Again, y'all, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and comment. Everything is below. Like I said, make sure you put in your search bars on your phone. Make sure you don't follow Mr. 211 on X because you might get X-rated. Okay. Make sure you follow Beyond the Bell podcast. Make sure you follow Mr. Carlito the Cannon because he says what? No saints without sinners. But he's a saint though. Don't worry about it. He's a saint. Y'all can follow Mr. Blackout Jones. The historian. Mr. Bullet Club, he got all the belts because hey, look, if y'all don't know about Black got some dope belts, man. Hey, Too Sweet Me if you see me. The Iconics are in the building. Make sure you guys check out our latest news for WrestleCade coming up. We are going to be in the building. Winston-Salem, we are going to be in the building, guys. Be prepared. It's going to be a lot of surprises. Make sure y'all check out Ashe Wrestling. Ashe Wrestling, okay? Tap in, follow, show some love. It's coming. We coming.
At Beyond the Bell Podcast on Twitch, TikTok, IG, at BTB Iconics on X, at Beyond the Bell Podcast on Facebook. Search for us on Spotify. We coming. We got the official episode. Episode 13 is live on Spotify with the video now. We're coming to change the game with the video, not just.
Wow. I'm done.
Hey, cut
I'm
the
done.
feed right now.
Wow.
He knew what he was doing.
Wow.
Yeah, he doing that light skin stuff.
This guy.
Yeah, y'all get to deal with this.
He knew. Hey, he knew what he was doing on that one.
This cinnamon brown right there. Get out!
Come back.
He over there looking like Eraserhead from a House Party 1.
I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro. Like, I'm so upset right now that you got that. Like we good. I'm glad it didn't do it again.
Yeah, get out of here.
Like, follow, subscribe, and share. It's the Beyond the Bell Podcast, and we out. Whatever. I'm done.